Well, it's that time of the week for the Emo Brown, the weekly show. That's right, 10-Minute Barry is here. Albert is here, and I am your host, Esteban Garcia the Tercero. I took that from you, bro. We share here.
Yeah.
We're very sharing and caring.
Are you really the third though?
I am
I'd be
the
lying
third.
about that shit.
You're not the third.
No, my dad's Jose Alberto, but they didn't give me the Jose.
I'm Esteban Garcia the third. Straight up. I might be the fourth, actually.
So can we call you Chicali?
No, I'm not from Chicali, fool. I'm not from Chicali. My dad's from Chicali. I'm from Bonita.
South Bay.
By way of San Isidro.
That's East County, no?
No, it isn't, fool, is it?
That's
You
East
don't
Bay.
know.
East Bay.
You don't listen to the podcast. Yeah, if you listen to the podcast, you would know.
I'm kidding. I listened to this podcast.
What was the
This
last
podcast
episode
is
we put
great.
out?
The last one you put out?
What's the last one?
The candidate for District 3.
Go ahead.
Very good conversation about his plans and what he's going to do for Chula Vista.
Go ahead. Let me hear him.
Yeah, it's just a lot of...
What was his name?
Yeah, what was his name?
Michael.
Michael what?
I can't pronounce his last. Inzuza.
Yeah. Good dude, bro.
Seemed like it.
Very good dude. We learned a
It
lot
seemed
from
like you're
him.
putting... I asked. I said I was putting everything behind him. I wrote him a check right after that.
Can't
Went
say
on the
nothing
website.
yet.
Boom.
We can't say nothing.
Why are
yet.
we not endorsing him?
We're not a political party. He's not in our district. We can't even fucking
I don't live in Chula Vista.
show people your tattoo. You're not even from Chula Vista.
Yo,
bro.
is the POA endorsing him?
The POA is endorsing. Oh, I don't know. We didn't get that far.
Whoever the POA endorses, who I vote
He
with.
look at Insunza. Listen to the podcast.
Okay.
Which brings to fucking.
You learned something.
Which brings it. We have had a consistent release of entertaining and informative episodes of late, bro.
We say consistent release.
Since I left.
Yeah. You serve a purpose.
What's that?
People like it when we are people. The best dynamic so far of late is this three.
Yeah?
When it's the weekly show.
That's weird because every
People
time...
really like the interviews.
Oh.
Yeah, what I'm finding out is that les encantan las entrevistas, bro. They say
When
"Hey,
I'm involved.
No,
Got it.
absolutely not.
They hate when I'm
They
involved.
don't like when you're on the interviews.
No?
People have liked when you're here though,
But not in the interview.
not in the interviews.
Why?
I don't know. Be better. I don't know.
You constantly say people hate on me on this show.
I've never said.
Can
people
we
hate
talk
on you.
about... You said people hate me.
Let's
Yes.
unpack this.
Yes.
Yes, they don't hate on you. They outright hate you.
That's tight.
What's tighter, Albert?
My pants.
Yeah, that's right.
now. That's very good.
No,
Easy. My shirt.
I call you to come on here because I enjoy the banter that you and I have.
But why
It's
do
awesome.
people hate me?
I don't know.
I wake up every day and am curious about that.
I'm
I mean,
happy
I
you
would
wake up.
hate me too.
Probably because you can't look at them without looking
When
at
you're
your
living
phone.
like this, they supposed to hate.
You know what I'm saying?
Cálmate, verguita.
Hold on, I'm paying the guy who's washing my car at the house right now.
We are on a string of legitimate episodes right now, fool. Honestly,
fucking it all up.
I think we've done really well on the interview component. You know, like who did we have? We had Eduardo Arenas.
That was tight.
That was really good, bro. That was a top-notch interview.
What does he do?
He's the
Chicano
bass player
Batman.
for Chicano Batman, and he has his own group. Arenas gets down. They're gonna be playing at Corazón del Barrio on August 10th. We
Corazón
should
del
go.
Barrio.
Yeah, right. Next door to Salud.
Oh,
Formerly
that's-
Salud. Yeah,
That's still open? I
that
thought
is still open.
That was all.
That is a completely different entity, is what we were made aware of. So
Understood.
that place is open. He's gonna be playing there August 10th. We should go. Good dude, bro. Good fucking dude. Motivating.
I like it.
Inspiring. Michael Insunza came in, District 3.
Is he gonna change the
Council member ballottee. The elections are November 7th.
It's my
And
birthday.
It is November 7th? How old do you turn, fool?
game? 35.
Nice. You're like a tree
I'm not
in
sure
the
this is-
sense that you know how trees get new rings? Like the older they get, I feel like your pant size increases
Can
the
these
older you get.
stretch
Where are you
marks-
at now, homie?
Right now?
Yeah.
I'm a 34.
Rolled over?
Why would you
I love you,
giggle
bro.
at
I
that?
miss you. We're playing,
I miss you
catch
too.
up. We're playing catch
Yeah,
up.
we're
I'm happy you're here. It's awesome. As always, Barry, the episodes of Emo Brown the podcast are brought to you by the wonderful people at 3 Punk Ales. 3 Punk Ales for all your drinking needs. Unlike Barry and me, go wet your beak because we're on a 30-day
We'll be
dry
back.
July, bro.
We'll be back.
We'll be back. Wife is like, is it hard for you to like stop drinking?
always hard. What?
And I was like, it's kind of hard because when I work at the brewery,
Yep.
you know, bro, working at
Beer
the brewery,
shots.
everyone's like, hey, beer shot on me,
Yep.
beer shot on. When I go to the Elwood, hey, old fashioned, no. I'm like, oh, no. So it's hard. And she's like, is that a problem? I was like, dude, I don't have a problem. We ate 9 hot dogs and we had 9 beers in a 9-inning match.
We earned a month off.
So it's like, I feel like the next logical way to take the challenge is to do something healthy.
To reset.
To
Then we're gonna
Rishi
just
reset.
fuck ourselves up in August.
So I'm fasting. I joined the gym, dog. I joined the gym.
And you're still doing your 5-mile walks?
10 miles. So it's between, yeah, I had to step it up between 7.5 and 10 miles now. Bop, 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 bop,
What's
bop.
that route?
Double.
You just do two
I
laps.
do 2, and I'll take stout with me
For 2 laps?
Yeah.
Hey, careful with that shit.
What happens?
He's a little fuck. He's a Frenchie, dog. He
Oh, he's
doesn't have
ripped,
that,
homie.
I'm
I'm gonna put you on a leash and take you for 2 laps, bitch.
Don't say it if you don't mean it.
I would love to see that.
Next challenge: loser gets walked.
Put that on OnlyFans.
Loser gets walked, bro. Only available
I'm
on
so
the
glad all I'm
website.
getting is a
Only
tattoo.
available OnlyFans.
So yeah, not drinking, not an issue until I'm in a position where like, oh man, I'm serving people beers, and I'm like, oh, hey, let me get you a drink. I'm like, nah, oh, well, you don't want me to buy a drink? It's like, I'm dry July.
changed, dog.
Yeah, and then you see like
Dry
such a
July.
loser when you have to tell
Yeah.
people like, I'm sorry, I'm not drinking this.
So yeah, go to Three Punk Ales. Awesome time. We had a nice event today. STFC, big ups STFC. They had a viewing party for Spain versus France in the Euro Cup semifinals. I didn't
won?
get an up. I don't know, bro.
Who won?
I don't even know what
Who
happened,
won?
dog. I don't know. Do you know? No, these guys don't know. They watch soccer. They look like they play lacrosse.
You mean football?
Get down to Three Punk Ales, Chula Vista,
Yeah.
or Little Italy. Having a blast.
Little Italy's
Summertime.
dope.
Hey guys, El Pelotero's coming back.
Oh.
Pelotero, the beer's coming back.
No
I'm
merch?
excited for that merch. We just bought 2 heat presses. Emo Brown did. So guess who's gonna be making all of our merch now? Us. All we gotta do is buy shirts and we create it. Don't start. Don't start, homie. Don't start. Hey,
fool.
I can lead a horse to water, but I can't make him drink.
Got rid of that fool, dog.
Sometimes people get rid of
Shout out Ben
stuff.
Campos, friend of the podcast.
You're a piece of shit. He still makes our hats.
He
Still
does?
makes,
Oh,
yeah,
my
he
bad.
makes our hats, bro. He makes our hats. Why you gotta be like that?
Ben's
homie?
cool, man.
Ben's a top-notch guy for all your printing needs. Go visit.
Ben lost some
Ben
weight,
Campos, Ben
dog.
Campos, Ben Campos.
Ben Campos, Ben Campos, Ben Campos.
El Pinche Gordo Brewing Company.
Legitimate, trademarked. That's the name of his
El Pinche
fucking printing
Gordo.
company.
He put a bad word in his title?
Yeah,
Nice.
you put Gordo in there too.
That's not
Hey,
bad.
speaking of which, this episode is also brought to you by Full Circle Group. That's right, gang. For all your residential needs or commercial real
Whatever you
estate
need.
needs, whether you're buying, selling, or investing in real estate, put your trust in Full Circle Group. Alberto Aguirre, Fabio Ortega. True or false, that jacket will not close on you today.
That jacket didn't close that day, so I'm holding it together. Fuck
Nah,
we
bro.
talking about,
The
dog?
fuck we talk? How's business?
House business is great, bro.
Go ahead.
Stacked.
All
Yeah,
right.
things are changing, but everything's good. It's cool, man. A lot less part-timers, not as easy. Like, you really got to be focused in the industry to provide value for your clients, and so it's exciting.
I mean, real estate has always been that kind of gig. That kind of gig on the you get out what you put in.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's like you can't half step real estate. You got to fully come. You can't be a half step fucking drug dealer. You got to go all in if you want
Correct.
to reap the
Ain't no
rewards.
halfway crooks.
Ain't no halfway crooks, bro. And I feel like real
Ain't
estate
no
is
such thing.
is the same token. And you notice that you going all in because you have. I feel like you're fully committed.
Yeah,
all
well, I
in,
quit. I
dog.
quit a big corporate job. You know
Yeah,
that.
I
So
do.
that made it.
I mean, you quit is a one way of saying it. Go
I
ahead.
quit. They were mean to me when I quit too.
What would happen?
Because I offered to stay 6-8 weeks, whatever, to help like my clients transition to a new rep, and they walked me out that day. I had a trunk full of fucking mats and towels though. Hell,
you
I
took
mean, allegedly.
Hey man, I
allegedly.
need some towels. Hook it up.
I might have like 25 left.
What deals do we got right now? What do you got? What do you got in the pipeline? What are you working on? What does a day of a real estate agent consist of? ¿Qué es lo que haces, güey? Aparte de tragar, ir a
How much cocaine do you do?
Yes.
None. Never
None?
have, never will. My body's my temple.
Yes. A
And,
Buddha temple, apparently. Shaped like, wait, your temple is shaped like Buddha. That's right.
What?
That's right.
Was it what? What does my day look like? So like this morning, I had to walk a lady through her capital gains.
Okay.
So I just, at least a basic idea. I don't do taxes, but I gotta help her understand kind of what she's doing. And then we
Capital gains is when you sell your home and it drastically increases from the value from which you purchase it.
Correct. So your first, as a single person, your first $250,000 are protected.
Go ahead.
So you don't pay capital gains on $250,000. And if you're a married couple, you don't pay capital gains on $500,000, which right now a lot of people are exceeding because a lot of people are sitting
Yeah.
on a ton of equity.
A lot of equity.
So I had to kind of walk through what that looked like, and then we sent disclosures. So everything she knew about her house that she's starting to sell.
So you're hella official.
I'm like actually pretty good at what I do. Yeah,
Because
it's
people
crazy.
ask me, since you're curious about what people think about you, and for
Yeah.
some reason they have zero fucking regrets telling me exactly what they think about you. People
Well,
think
'cause
you
you say what you think
portray
about me.
this, what we do here,
Yeah.
in real life. And I'm like,
No,
no.
Serious guy. Mm-hmm.
He's buttoned up when he goes to work. He takes his it's your business.
Well, we have wood.
It's your brand.
We have wood buttons right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just not
You and
comfortable.
Fabio or just you?
Fabio's pretty big right now too.
For no reason, you just threw your fucking you threw your partner under the bus.
Well, we're both working.
but would
on
the
it.
bus go over him?
It depends on the size of the bus.
Say, uno de Tijuana.
With that calafia, one of those lowrider
Yeah,
ones,
whoa.
those are fucking sick. Yeah, we're working on it, dog. We're trying to get fit. He's trying to get fit for his son. I'm trying to get fit for my daughter.
I'm chill. We're trying to. I joined a gym today, bro.
Crunch.
The homie long hair, Lindsay Bardo,
That's a man.
El Moreno. You remember him or no? Did you watch that episode? The long
He wasn't
hairs?
here. That was a Lozano episode.
You didn't even watch it, fool.
Jeff Lozano's on this show sometimes.
So we had an episode with the long hairs
fuck?
and the homie Lindsay Bardo.
That's a man's name.
It's a man's name. He's a man's man, homie. He's a
Lindsay?
man's man.
With the long hair.
Not anymore. They all shaved for the great cut.
You said they give the hair out to.
Yes, they
Children
work
with
with a charity and a foundation that helps children procure hair who are battling cancer.
Is that why you're growing your hair out?
I mean, my hair I'm growing it out for a year, but my hair realistically is not going to be that long. Watch it. This is the longest my hair has been, honestly, since I can remember. It looks good. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Look at that. Oot.
It looks. Holy shit.
And I got the
Edgar,
Pauly D over here.
I got the douchebag cut, dude.
You look like a
So I
fucking
said you gotta let the
dude.
sides grow out more. You're gonna start
No,
looking
we're
like a
going all
British
in
guy.
like this. We're going all in like
You
this,
have like
bro.
banter soon.
Like a fucking.
So yeah,
Peaky
I
Blinder.
went to. I'm now a proud member of Crunch, the one out in East Lake, the Design Center. Dog, cruise out. I got the membership that lets me bring in a. They let me bring in a guest. So if you feel like cruising through, by all means, man, make it happen. Así es el fart. What happened, Bear? We have an unwanted guest. What's going on?
I think we're getting raided.
What's going on over there?
I don't know.
Sheesh. The audacity. This
Oh,
guy,
no.
bro. We're over here trying to do some professional recording. Close the door behind you, man. This isn't your house. Look at you.
The homie Buscemi just stepped in.
The Mexican Steve Buscemi, bro.
Yeah.
Mr. Fargo.
My mom calls him el ojotes. I'm like, yeah, it's pronounced
El
ojetes.
ojo-
It's pronounced
man, good guy.
ojetes.
You're gonna have to get on camera one
He's
day,
a
fool.
good- No.
Hey, that's how, look at when you come.
Yeah.
You bring your homies. They show up, bro.
Well, I just want to say some, like, if you're gonna say some outlandish shit, we're gonna stomp you the fuck out. Is what we're talking
You're gonna
about.
stomp
today.
me.
Never.
No.
That's
Last time we had a
never.
room full of homies, they were all laughing.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a big fucking crowd.
You were like,
I'm like, what the fuck? I didn't
I have
say
a good
anything.
time when you're here. I guess is what I'm trying to tell you. So we're all on the journey to work out. It's all good.
Yeah, we're all trying to.
So we're all trying to lose some
Yeah.
weight, bro. We're all happy. Right? We're all
What's
happy?
your goal? Like, do you have an actual goal?
Longevity. I don't care who gets there first. It's who can stay there the longest.
Okay, well, where are you trying to get to?
Happiness. I want to be content with my everything.
All right, is there a number, like a weight that you're trying
I'm
to get to?
45.
For fuck's sake, dude.
Yes. I wear a legit size 36 though.
Oh, this is 34.
I don't know where, dog.
34. 26
I don't
inch
know
inseam.
where. Way. The pants are tight, dude.
They
Te
will,
meto
yeah.
los
Well, they're,
pinches
they're
aguacates, güey.
designed that way, fool. These are golf pants, puto.
Oh, man, it's a great introduction into our guests today for the weekly show. We don't normally have guests on the weekly show, but we are contractually obliged to bring some people in from the northern parts of Canada. Joining us, hailing from Orange County.
Ugh.
Right?
I mean, yeah.
Yes. Hailing from Orange County, ladies and gentlemen. That's right, gang. The proud owners of My Grito and Wire Tap Breakers. Look at these guys.
Yeah. Look at
What's
this.
up, fool? You look like a cartoon character, Oscar.
I do?
Yeah, I don't know which one, but
What do I do different?
Nothing. I think it's the glasses.
Yes?
The
Like one from
glasses,
Gem?
the shoes. You're a whole vibe. I like you.
How many times are your pants? Didn't you buy pants from the place?
No, I didn't buy them from
Oh,
there.
I thought you just went to go there.
Yeah, because we talked earlier about that one company that you mentioned.
Under 5'10".
Orale. I checked it out.
Time out. ¿Cómo se llaman?
Under 5'10".
The legitimate is the name of
U510.
U510. Oh, okay, cool. All right.
Sorry, go ahead.
Y porque estoy un poquito chaparrito.
Poquito. How short are you?
I'm 5'5".
You carry it well, though.
Yes.
Because you're stacked. I mentioned that
gracias.
earlier.
Do you mind standing up for us, or is that something you
No,
would
I
do?
don't know. That's only
If you
for
stand
the
up,
kind
you
of
do
stuff.
a twirl.
These guys
dog.
are these guys are the label heads, so we have to show some
I
respect.
didn't. They're not.
Calm
They didn't cite
down.
me.
And, I mean, you are sitting under the Emo Brown
Well,
umbrella right now.
And
brother.
from what I understand, you own 1% of Emo Brown. Just to get your beak
the
wet.
brewery only.
Oh, the
The
brewery.
brewery.
Yeah, just to get a little skin in the game. No, yeah. That
Thank
would
you
be
guys for
crazy.
coming back. This is the first time here at our studio, at our warehouse, at our HQ. Neta?
First time here, and I got to tell you, Steve, it's
ahead.
fucking impressive.
Is it really?
Oh shit.
No, it's really impressive. I love the setup that you have here for the podcast. I love how you have aquí the conference room area for all the heads of Emo Brown.
Yes, sir.
The foundation and all the good that you guys do, and then that big area back there.
I rolled my eyes right now and I realized that I'm on camera, dog. That's gonna be awesome.
You were zoomed out.
Chill.
I rolled them at you, fool. Thank you for coming, bro.
No, gracias.
This is the empire that you helped us build. I'm still trying to figure out how, but we're gonna.
We're trying to figure it out too.
I'm still trying to figure out how you helped us get here. Thank you guys. How was everything at My Grito?
Everything's saliendo muy bien with My Grito. We musically, we have several artists that came out with a new music video this year. So
shit.
we have a couple with Rundown Creeps.
Like
they came
them.
out with Bear.
Like them.
Fucking están firmes los vatos.
Yes.
So we have Rundown Creeps. We have 3LH. They came out
like
with their music
3LH.
video también, Darling. Y luego los compitas, The Paranoias, who you had. I
Probably
believe
my
it was.
favorite band on your label, bro.
I think so, bro.
Profesor Galactic, todo it.
Todo, and that was your last interview at your original spot that you
Yes,
did, Emo Brown, no?
it was one of the last ones
the
for
dungeon?
sure. In the dungeon of doom, bro. Así es el pedo.
But they told us how much of a fucking good time they had.
We
they
tend
had
to
with you.
show people a good time.
And they're waiting to come here to HQ
Are
to
they?
go ahead and do a little performance for you.
Whoa.
Oh, not that kind of performance.
No, we can't wait. I mean, I'm a big fan of the majority, because I say majority because I don't know all of the bands that are on the label, but of the ones that we've had interactions with, they've all been awesome, bro. Everyone that you've brought our way, they've been cool. Adrian Carmine, shit. Even when Audio Karate put something on a wire, everything was awesome there. Let me talk to the good-looking fellow.
I'm still here.
Oh, there he is. What's good, Rob, bro? My favorite guy in the group, bro. And we have a group chat, like a group text, and it's us three in there. And anytime fucking Oscar is in there, kind of just like, whatever. But when Rob says something, I'm like, yeah, boy. I'm like, hell yeah, Rob. Rob, incidentally, gang, is the owner of not only My Grito, but also Wiretap Records, bro. Give me a clear distinction between the two labels and your guys' roles within those labels.
Sure. So actually, ironically, this year is celebrating 10 years of Wiretap
10 years of
Records.
Wiretap. Felicidades, bro. That's
Thank
fucking
you.
sick. dude.
Massive.
That is
Thank you,
awesome. You're like Suge Knight. Kind
Yeah,
of.
kind
Should
of.
like-
Yeah. The better parts of it. Yeah.
Sugar light.
Yeah, 10 years this year. Started in 2014. Didn't expect to start a label. Just kind of wanted to do I've told the story before. You know, it's last time we were on the show, but you know, here we are 10 years later and 145 releases now.
145 releases. So
Yeah.
14.5 releases a year.
Something like
almost
that, yeah.
1.3 a month.
Yeah.
Believe that.
That's some Rain Man math. That was
That's
fast.
consistent, though. That's consistent movement of the dial, bro. How many bands are currently on Wiretap Records?
It varies.
ahead.
There's a bunch that are inactive or that, you know, so you know, I consider all them all still like part
Who's
of
your
the
favorite
label.
band you ever signed?
I can't say that, bro. It's like your kids, man.
You can.
He has a
Ask
favorite,
me-
and he does
look,
say
ask
it.
me who my
Who's your
favorite son
kid?
is.
Come on.
Jackson. Go ahead.
Loves them.
Followed by Oliver, and then Sonny. I don't rank them, but that's just the way it came out today. They're all my favorite.
My favorite future Wiretap band, 3-Piece Scandal.
Nah, we're never coming back, fool.
Why not?
Nah,
John?
bro. No,
You can't find John?
My singer, dog. He's a mess,
on.
fool.
John was the
my,
singer?
No.
Oh.
Jose. And then my guitarist, boy, he directs videos now. Actually, he's really good. He's directing videos up in LA, music videos. And then who's my other guy? Joe lives in Hawaii. It would never happen. It's just I'm excited for some of the bands that you do have on there, dog.
So I can't give you my favorite of all time. I give you some of the.
Give me your
I'll
top three.
I'll give you some of the bigger, higher profile ones, right? So I work with you mentioned Audio Karate. in the
Yes.
past, you know, so those guys were very, very active. Obviously, in the mid 2000s, they were signed to Kung Fu Records and put out a handful of records back on Kung Fu Records. I was, in their words, I was instrumental in getting those guys back together.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So one of the records, Space Camp, which is the one that had Nintendo 89 on
Yep.
it, was never pressed on vinyl. So I approached the guys to put it on vinyl for the first time. They were inactive. They weren't together at the time. So
I
asked them,
have
"Hey."
it.
Yeah, you do.
And it's
Yeah.
autographed by all of the
the bands, right?
chavos. That's right. Bristle to Memory.
Bristle to Memory, a local Orange County band, awesome indie rock kind of alternative band. Those guys are awesome and just put out a new record this past year.
Love Again.
Love Again, out of Texas, Austin, Texas.
Those are my favorite right there.
Oh, yeah,
Love
there you
Again?
go,
Just in
man.
case you didn't know.
What kind of music?
Kind of emo-y?
Emo-ish,
E-
kind of indie
emo-y?
rockish.
Yeah, they're from Texas. They're some paisas. Just like you,
country
just
emo?
like me. Nah, deep heart. Bristle to Memory is weird because I like their music. I just didn't know where they're from.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about them,
Yeah,
but they're a good band.
They're you know, they look like white boys, you know, from Orange County.
You can't say that, bro. You need to calm down with that.
But they got street cred, man. They grew up in Santana.
Oh.
Yeah, Bristol's, you know,
No, I have no idea.
No
you
clue.
know,
I have zero clue.
So this guy knows that Bristol is known for that's where people cruise.
Okay.
You know, so
The Highland. Highland Avenue.
Signing
Santa
you,
Ana.
what do you look for when you're signing a band?
Yeah, it varies, bro. You know
Yeah?
what I mean? Like even with this guy I did with My Grito, and when we started My Grito, you know, as a a complementary of offshoot of Wiretap when I'd been doing that for a few years now. But what do I look for? I think we both look for, like, we mainly want to work with the band that wants to work with us.
Okay.
Because, like, I might be shooting myself in the foot when I say this, but I mean, like, does a band, an artist need a label nowadays? No, you don't. Right. But what a label brings to the table and helps you with, you want a band that wants to be there for, wants to be on, be part of something, right?
Yes.
So, what do we look for? Mainly important, we want to work with somebody that actually wants to be part of something and grow together. So that's what I've been proud of, not only for MY GRITO and for Wiretap, is every band that I work with, we've grown together, but also we've kind of like, in a sense, we become kind of a unit together. Like Bristol to Memory, I consider those guys a Wiretap band. So like when you ask the public, like, like, oh, that's a Wiretap band, or that's so I think that's what I'm most proud of, is like bands get associated with the label. Like you think of Pennywise, that's an Epitaph Records band, right? You think of NoFX, that's now Fat Records band, but I mean, like, you think of a band and the association with the label is kind of what is what it creates in general. But yeah,
Look at that, bro.
Damn.
See, you ask somebody who knows about their business model, and he'll tell you all that.
Yo, what's a release? Is that just an album, or is that a song? Like, does anything count as a release? Because I don't know shit about record labels, but so I'm excited about this.
Yeah, no, it could be an album, it could be an EP, which is 5 songs or more, or 5 songs or less.
Okay.
Or it could be a digital single too. So in those 145, a lot of them have been independent singles.
Digital singles is the move right now, right? I feel like rather than producing and releasing an actual album of 12 to 15 tracks, more artists right now are doing like 1 track a month, 1 track every couple of months, and then just kind of promoting it as such.
Yeah, no, I think you have to. I think everyone has to. We've had to kind of revise our strategy with releasing music in general, because, the hardest part about releasing an album is that after, when it's out, people move on,
Yeah.
And the hardest thing to keep is keeping people interested after something's out, because once it's out, people move on, and hey, we guys,
You gotta stay busy with it. Then,
yeah,
huh?
stream our record that came out 6 months ago. Like that's so I think people are opting out to, roll out singles more, and for every.
Is that harder as an artist to promote and do, or easier?
I think it's actually a better idea, and it's easier because every release gives an opportunity to grow a new audience, right? Or get better, not better, but get additional PR or press, or get the opportunity to get playlisted on playlists and that kind of thing. So every release that you do gives that opportunity, instead of just like having one thing and then you're kind of done with your release strategy. But it varies, man. Every band's different. Some bands are a lot more. For both labels, we work with bands that are a lot more eager to get it out there because they've been sitting on something for a long time, whatever. So we sometimes have to like talk them into like, hey, be a little more patient. Hey, we should do the proper strategy. And some bands are like, I just want to put it out there and it's it. So
Does that hinder their ability to like perform live because they have less like songs out that people would know to come see, or is it one song and then they play from their
I think
album?
one song is all it takes now, dude.
And then you're like, you go to see them to perform that one song, but if it's their lead single, they're probably like, it's at the end of the concert.
you'll be surprised that like, yeah, you're right, man. Like there's actually some bands that I work with that I've only have 5-song EP, and they're selling out a local shows. So
There's a local band.
Yeah.
Fucking, I don't know if I have all their information right. They're called New Aesthetic. We were talking about them earlier. I think they're from Chula Vista, primarily, most of the guys. And they just put out this new song called Spork, and they put it on like social media. The video, they did a video, they have the release, it's a single, they put it out. And I just started looking, because I've been in contact with them. We're going to have them in the podcast next week. So I kind of just started looking to see what they're all about, and looking at some of the comments, because they had a show at Soma main stage. And if you're from San Diego and if you're in a local band, that was the shit. Like it's like you go from a small side stage performance into a main stage performance.
Oh, shit.
And when you go to main stage, you better bring the fucking heat, and it better be packed and this. And they did it.
How
So it
many
was
people is main stage?
like 200.
I've never been to Soma.
Yeah, like, well, the new one is like
main
200. It's
stage
a little
is
bit bigger.
crazy.
It's crazy.
Really?
Yeah, we played our last show actually as a band was there. On
Has
Soma
DJ
main
played the
stage.
main stage?
I have.
How'd you like it?
Not my own band though.
No.
My bands are always side stage bands, but I had a friend's band called Plant Out a Pilot, and they invited me to come play backup guitars for them. So that shit was awesome.
It's intimidating because you're just looking at everyone. you
Yeah,
know?
I never get bothered by that. But what was cool was like we were actually allowed in the green room finally. So I went up there. Actually, we weren't allowed, but I went up there anyway, and I stole a fucking NoFX poster off the wall because all the bands that came through were like.
Barry,
these
you
crazy
are
posters.
a menace. You are a menace, and people need to look into you.
People look at this and they think, "Oh, he's so sweet." But
Yeah, and again, real estate agent in training. New Aesthetic put out that single and they sold out Soma and it was packed. And I went on there just kind of looking at the comments and somebody said, I came down here based on the video that you guys put out, not knowing what else you were going to play. And we had a fucking blast. And they came out from out of town. Like they weren't from San Diego. So for me, I'm like, oh shit, that's fucking sick. Because when we were young, like I would go out, because Lagwagon was one of my favorite bands. And when Lagwagon came out and they were promoting an album called Haas, I was like, fuck, I gotta go see Lagwagon because this album is the shit and I just want to see all of the songs.
Yeah.
Kids today, I don't know if it's just today, but the attention span is so much smaller. You need that quick gratification. You need that you need this, you need everybody things need to be moving on a much faster pace that I think one song is all it takes. And it's like they come down to watch that one release, that one song. And these guys fucking killed it. Yeah, and these guys fucking killed it.
Did you go see them?
No.
Okay.
I'm too old. Bro, fucking 45. We're going to fucking Soma,
Friday
dog.
night too, yeah.
Shit, homie.
Those guys
Unless
are
El
good,
Commander is playing at Soma, homie.
right.
Si viene El Commander, I'll go watch him.
Hey, fuck, those corridos are coming back.
It's about time.
Are you signing for corridos progresivos? They're coming back.
Would you do that?
For
Talk about My
My
Grito. Would My Grito be willing to sign like something like that?
A fuerza regida.
Yeah, I think we would, man. We've talked about it actually. In the
Yeah?
past, yeah.
Who's
Yeah.
in the works?
Start
Who's in the
singing
works?
corridos. I want to start.
You can't say?
We
You guys
can't
have to
say.
be secret about that?
No, not necessarily. Well, unless it's actually like,
Further down the line.
we're still negotiating and whatnot and talking to them, and it's not official. Then no, but I mean, yeah, we'd be open to signing non-English speaking, stuff like right now. I think we've signed for the most part, ska punk stuff, and we work at the Las Calacas, which are more like a cumbia.
What's up with the Calacas, bro? I haven't heard from them in a minute.
They're doing their thing.
They were
man.
one of my favorite bands on the label.
Yeah.
And then I feel like they just kind of slowed everything down. The process kind of slowed down with them.
Yeah, I think they're kind of doing their thing. They're still actively playing a lot of shows. I think they're just kind of writing and right now, but they've been a little slower on making the music. But they still.
How overwhelming is it to run a label? It feels like you guys have to keep tabs on all of these bands that are on your label. You don't keep tabs on it? I see this motherfucker shook his head. Like,
He's like, nah. Fuck him.
Nah. Trust me, I know how you operate.
Yeah.
At least with the podcast component. I know how on the podcast component, I know how it operates, dog. But
Oh, shit.
You check in with them as regularly as you can. You can't check in with everybody, like especially with Wiretap. Like I can't check in with every band.
Yeah.
Even I work with a lot of bands even that are international too in the UK.
what do you do for a living?
I work for B&G Music. I work in the sync world and placing TV music for TV and film.
Fucking. That's the man right there, dog.
That's dope.
That's the man right
Like
there.
you score shows and stuff?
I do handle marketing for the production music space. So I might be telling too much about, but
Nobody's listening.
yeah,
Make
I know,
yourself at
exactly,
home.
yeah.
You're okay.
So I do.
When I'm on, nobody listens.
Yeah. They just watch and throw shit at the TV.
Fucking fool, dog.
So I work for BMG Production Music. So we are a division within BMG label that we have a catalog of music that traditionally has been known as stock music, right?
Yeah.
So
Like B-roll, the B-roll of music.
Yeah, we have a catalog of music that is royalty free, whatever. Not royalty free, but what you might think as royalty free, right? So our company does a lot more bespoke stuff, meaning like if our clients are Netflix and Hulu and Apple TV, so they'll come to us and say, hey, we have a scene that calls for this certain style of music, whatever. So either if we don't have it on our catalog, we'll create it. So
nice.
we'll reach out to musicians and create music and that kind of thing. So
That sounds awesome.
That's dope.
That is fucking super dick.
yeah. So my job is to highlight a lot of our artists that we use for these these placements that we do. Like we actually just had an actual song on that. I know you guys, maybe your wives watch Bridgerton,
No.
the
the,
Netflix show.
the English show?
Yeah.
No, sir.
Yeah, it's the like English like aristocrat
I don't know
show.
where Bristol
That's
is.
what
Now
it
you're
is,
hitting
right?
me
The
with Bridgerton,
aristocrats?
fool? What's going on
Yeah.
here, dog?
Yeah.
I don't watch either. My wife loves the show. She watches That's the English show. Yeah. So
We watch The Housewives of New Jersey.
You watch Top Boy? That's
Same thing.
that's a sick ass English
What?
show. Top Boy?
No, tampoco.
That shit's tight, nah?
Nel. I don't watch a lot of TV, fool.
Okay, dog.
Believe it or not, we don't watch a lot of TV. dog.
Still need to fucking you're condescending, bro. Like some of us have a little time on our hands, you know? I don't have a brewery, dog. That's fucking sick, bro. Because I always listen to music and think like, oh, this would be sick for like this kind of. My buddy Josue, who's off camera, who looks like Steve Buscemi. We talk about movies a lot. We like pondering cinemas and make believes. But like you listen to a song, you're like, this would be sick in a scene like this. So to do that for a living,
You do that?
Like Duke Dumont has a song called Ocean Drive that I was listening to on the way here, and like it would be sick for opening of a mob movie.
Okay.
Like the helicopter's like following the car from like the
Goodfellas?
This motherfucker made me do this shit. From like the credits, the opening credits,
Go ahead.
to like that first dialogue. That song would be hard as fuck.
Oh,
Like
so
Miami,
you would,
some bottom.
you would approach it Quentin Tarantino style.
Oh yeah, like the whole thing.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
that scene. It's a driving scene.
How do you, bro?
It'd be pretty
I
tough.
like when you're creative.
Get the get the idol on there, dog.
Oh, we got it.
It's top 3 idols,
Shit,
bro.
give the mic for Oscar. I got to talk to some shit now. Here we are. Oscar, tell me a little bit about My Grito, the podcast component of the label.
How much did Steve get a month?
Go ahead.
That's the question. I'm trying to get a percentage.
I'm trying to get a gauge on what's coming my way.
Yeah, what the fuck are we doing?
Tell me a little bit about what was the idea behind starting to sign podcasts and bringing them onto the label.
Well, it was a component that, especially when we started My Grito during the pandemic, me personally, I know Rob does as well, but I was listening to a shitload of podcasts, which is how we came across Emo Brown, or how Rob found you. But I was always very, very fucking intrigued with podcasts, sometimes even more than music. And I found these podcasts that I wanted to somehow work with them. I wanted to see if we can find them some sponsors. Every now and then we did. Give an opportunity for our musical artists to go on these podcasts to be interviewed. We also thought that would be a good way to enhance our PR reach. So currently we have obviously Emo Brown, we have Chicano Shuffle, we have West Coast Pop Lock Podcast, Mind Buzz, Social Primates, también Desmadre y Medio, and the last thing that we added was for the podcast or for My Grito itself, for us to do our very own podcast. So
wait a minute, am I tripping? Then I don't want to speak out of term.
Speak out of term.
Before we get to your guys' podcast, which I want to talk about, Tragos Amargos.
yeah, so
Is that a podcast that's on you guys or no?
yes.
Okay.
So con el compita Jerry, which he's been a guest of yours a couple times.
Yes, I don't think he likes the way we had banter with him. But go ahead.
Oh no, con el loro cortito del pelo no salió muy bien. It didn't turn out so good for him. But
Hey, fool,
If I had a Puerto Rican lineup, what do you got or what?
bro, he had a fucking gash right down the. No, that's neither here
his
nor-
barber was out of town, con todo respeto,
Yes.
and the cut just wasn't right.
Yeah.
And
I feel that
everybody
there's
let him
There's
have
hats
it.
in the back.
Yeah,
dog,
bro. There's
like-
hat here, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that suavecito deal.
Pero
though.
también he had a
to show it.
suavecito deal. He needed to show the hair.
Yeah, he's got a
Shit.
suavecito.
They
Hey,
had the part right in the
but
middle.
I had an opportunity to interview him on our podcast, and the pelo was nice.
Pipiri's nice.
Pipiri's nice. I took a look at it. He passed. So he looked good there. So yeah, with Tragos Amargos, we had an opportunity to go ahead and to have season 2 come out, which he had Bronco on there. He talked about Bronco. He talked about ¿quién más? Ya era tiempo. Because on first season that he did Vicente Fernández, Tigres del Norte, Ramón Ayala, Juan Gabriel, Selena. So on the second one, we have Bronco, Jackie Rivera, and a couple other artists. Season 2 is out there. Definitely check it out. Him and his crew did a good job.
Wait, my bad, because this shit sounds. I don't listen to podcasts.
Yeah, you do, fool.
Just not this one.
Bro, you do listen to podcasts. We'll talk about that right now, too.
Tragos Amargos, like, so he talks about these artists. Is it like how they came up, or?
Yeah. So what Jerry does, along with his co-host, they talk about the origin of the artist as far as they know. So they do un chingo the research on the artist.
It's like true crime for Mexican music.
But
But
like fuck, that's a great concept.
I
I'm
agree.
gonna listen to the shit out of that. Yeah.
Yeah, and then what they do is they pick out some of their top 5 songs. They play a little bit of it. They can't play too much of the song porque luego no.
Then
They
it gets
won't
How
let
much
it.
is a little
demonetized
bit?
or whatever?
It's usually about 10 seconds.
Because YouTube flags us right out the gate, bro.
I think for YouTube that they're strict about their like they'll flag you for everything, but I think on a podcast it's 10 seconds or less. Is what I understand.
On any platform though, because this is also on YouTube, right? This
I mean, that's
podcast?
weird because wifey doesn't flag me when I'm 10 seconds or less. Hey, wait, fuck. Your favorite podcast on the label, excluding Emo Brown to not add any pressure.
They're all my favorites.
Go ahead, fool. I'm asking
My
him
Grito
specifically.
podcast.
Look, I'm asking him specifically because I know he'll answer, and I know the answer because he's told me. Go ahead, and I'll expose you.
I didn't tell you shit. I didn't tell you shit.
Expose you, bro.
No, I like all of them. They all bring a little bit of a flavor, different style to what they do. On West Coast Pop Lock Podcast, they have a real good style with talking about comedy, talking about living in LA. They interview a lot of great guests. Luego tenemos Mind Buzz. They also get pretty down with a lot of different type of guests. They get a little bit more psychological. So Gil does a real good job there. You had him as a guest también. Ahí salió más o menos.
You don't like Gil?
No, I love Gil, bro.
Ahí salió más o menos.
Ahí salió
Este vergas
más
tú,
o
hijo.
menos, yeah.
Este vergas tú.
Yeah. Oh wait, was it a bad interview or was it a bad interviewee?
That's to be determined. For all your listeners, check out the interview and let us know what you
I
think.
deleted that episode.
Oh, you did?
Fuck.
Yeah,
I'm on a
dijiste.
list of deleted
Yeah,
episodes.
dijiste.
I've had a few deleted episodes. I didn't delete them. I left
You know
them
who
up.
else has a deleted episode?
Go ahead.
Yeah,
we
a
just
couple
said
of
that.
them.
He has a couple of deleted,
Couple deleted episodes.
but not because of the
No, those are the content.
yeah, not because of it was shitty.
Salacious.
It was a little too exposing. So
No,
I said,
pasó de verga.
went too deep.
and I told him as a fool, like, I'm gonna leave this bitch up for one day. All right, I'm gonna leave
We all
this
got
up
in
for one
trouble
day,
over it.
and then we're gonna delete it after
Now you
that.
can't go to TJ.
Yeah,
That was
no.
back before live streams and shit too.
Yeah.
You get away with a little bit more of that.
Yeah,
We
I've
were
had a
going live
couple
on
of
YouTube
episodes.
and we were saying dumb shit.
Yeah, I had to delete a couple of episodes because people
rough.
were like, we said too much, bro. We said a little too much, and people are gonna get in trouble.
That's what the people want. Though.
That's exactly what the people want.
provocative. Gets
But then he's
people
gonna turn
going.
into fucking the pirata de Culiacán, dog.
Why do you want him dead,
And
bro?
no, I don't. I'm just saying, like, sometimes I have to put a delay on him because he says some outlandish shit, and sometimes he
My
says
finger
too
is
much.
always on the mute button. Don't worry.
Did it? Chicano Shuffle, love it. Mind Buzz, good dude. Social Primates, newer podcast, right?
Simon.
I like him. I don't remember his name, but I've seen a couple of the episodes.
No, with Eddie, he does a real good job también with, he's definitely taking more of a, not so much political, but the conversations themselves are fucking pretty intense. So he does a very good job there. He's been doing that for a couple years. Le está saliendo muy bien. He also does the graphics for our podcast. So I like when people from the label, when we go out there and help each other out.
Very nice.
So we have Gil, Mindbuzz, he produces the show. And then we have Eddie from Social Primates. He does a lot of our graphics.
Bring them down, bro. Tell
Órale,
them to come
órale.
down. We'll do the podcast. They're always welcome. Send them all down. One at a time, not all at once. Who we've done? The only one we've done is Mindbuzz, El Gil. Gil came through. So
For the podcast, yeah. I know we want to get the guys from Chicano Shuffle down here. Band-wise, I know you had an opportunity to have, we talked about the Paranoias. You had Richard from Rundown Creeps over the phone.
very nice. We did
So-
it over the phone one, dog.
Damn,
It's the
dog.
way the Rundown Creeps, they did a cover song of Chalino Sanchez, Los Chismes, bro.
shit.
And they did it kind of like ska-y, punky.
Hey, there's a lot of that right now. No,
yeah,
like
yeah.
a lot
There's
of
a lot of crossover.
there's like a norteño band that does like Morrissey fucking covers.
Yeah, that's back-to-back episodes that we talked about it. It's called Easy Band.
Easy Band.
My
Easy
bad.
Band.
I
Yeah,
don't
Easy.
listen to this. So I don't know.
Obviously, it's become apparent. What podcast do you listen to?
Just a douchebag shit.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, Rogan. Theo Von. I like Theo Von.
I love Theo Von,
Yeah,
yeah.
his stuff is pretty good. Tim Dillon.
Never heard. I've never heard of Tim Dillon.
I'm a big
podcast.
Tim Dillon guy.
Okay,
dog.
Sounds funny.
I'll check it out. I'll check it out.
Tim Dillon's a conservative gay man who's
Yes.
300 pounds and white.
Okay,
And he's great.
you relate.
Yeah, being white. What are we talking about? Yeah. Shit like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Who
And-
do you think
and then
we are
sells
like?
his
Because we
shit.
were talking about that, BJ, and I'm curious to see
Us
what you
too?
think too. Just the component that we have here at Emo Brown.
When
the
we're
podcast.
rolling though, because
Yes.
we're not always, we don't always flow, dog. Sometimes
I
we have-
always flow. I'm having a great time
Well,
always.
sometimes you know you got to play a lot of offense, you know, and I'm just your, punching bag.
Go
But
ahead.
when we're actually flowing, I don't know. There's something sick, dude. Like, you're Conan. I think nah, you're not goofy enough to be Conan.
Okay.
You're not
He's got the
Manny
hair
Rector.
soon.
Maybe you got to do the little fucking the little dance he does with the. You never watch Conan? Yeah, you remember. Yeah. I don't know, dog. Some little brother, big brother shit.
Yeah, I don't know. I always. What do you think, BJ? What are we like if we're like a podcast?
You ever heard of Bad Friends? Andrew Santino and Bobby.
Am I fucking Bobby Lee, dude?
Bobby Lee,
I can see that.
bro.
I
Hey,
can
you
see that.
are Bobby
actually.
Lee,
I can
fool.
see that. I saw Bobby Lee at the
yeah.
Comedy Store,
Yeah,
dog.
that's where he fucking thrives.
12 years ago.
Yeah.
and he pulled his stuff out.
Oh, you're gonna
Correct
censor
me
yourself
if
now that
I'm
we called you
wrong.
Bobby Lee.
Yeah, I'm like,
Correct
Jesus.
me if I'm wrong.
Yes, sir.
I want to take you back to your baby shower.
You're
Your
wrong.
baby shower.
You're wrong. It didn't
Allegedly.
happen. It was.
At your baby shower, yes or no, you were drunk.
Yes.
Yes or no, you blacked out.
Yes.
Yes or no, allegedly, sacaste el chiquito.
No.
You were blacked out.
I followed up. I asked. I did, dude. I hung up that call and called my wife.
Go ahead.
Because she was a little upset at me, right?
Why?
Because It was less of a baby shower, more of a Albert going away party. It felt like almost Jose was there.
Hey, fool. That's some narcissistic shit right
Bro,
there.
I was
fool.
drunk before guests started getting there.
Yeah?
Yeah, we had open bar.
That's the move.
I would have loved to go. We were in Utah.
Yeah,
I was looking for
saying
another
that.
wife.
It's
sister
crazy
wife.
because I still haven't got like anything from you or whatever. And the registry, like I look
Bitch,
every day.
I signed up for a membership where I can take a guest to the fucking gym. That's what I got for you for the fucking baby shower.
So so I was drunk by the time people started getting there. I was pounding, and then I'd skip
Why,
the line.
fool?
I don't know. And then tortas were bomb.
Yeah. I bet they were. Dude.
Yeah, dude. Tortas,
Do you think you're going to get
tortas
drunk
wash.
when you have kids?
Like, what do you mean?
Like, are you going to be drinking in front of them?
In front of them?
Yeah. I've done it. I've done it probably like a handful of times. Like
I don't know.
3 times.
I mean, I think I'll drink in front of them. I
Yeah.
don't think I'll drink to the point of blacking out.
No? Okay.
More,
I don't feel like
not so
anybody ever
much-
intends to, but
It
it
just
just
happens.
happens. You cannot be mean to yourself about it. Like
We were in
you can't
Utah, obviously, a couple weeks ago, and I didn't drink up there because it's fucking hot. And I'm in
It's
Utah.
dude.
I'm in Utah, bro.
3% beers.
But it was
If you're
Sunday.
drinking, you're not drinking up there.
And you know what? No. The beers are the same.
No,
now
yeah,
they're the
you
same.
said they have a state alcohol store too,
Yeah,
right? Somebody was telling me
it's
that,
the
Packy.
liquor stores are operated by the state. Yeah, so everything's state operated. El cuñado has a cellar of fucking just liquor and shit. So he pulled out a bottle of tequila, and I was like, all right, cool. I guess we're drinking. It's Sunday.
Yeah.
Oh, I got drunk. I got drunk, and the
Did you
kids
say-
were there.
did you say some shit?
No. I just remember I got drunk, and I just excused myself, or I went downstairs and I took a shower, and that was a wrap. But I was
Took a
like,
nappy
I did it around. I did it around the kids, and the kids were in the word. Ha ha! You were acting like some weenie sitting next to us at Petco one day was acting like a jackass. He's like, you were acting like that guy. I was like, oh really? So I was like, okay, maybe I shouldn't drink around these kids. I
Yeah,
try not to. It's not
I
a good
will.
look.
Like, you know, carne asada, shit
Go ahead.
like that. I don't have bad experience. Like, I don't have bad memories of my dad. Like, you know, I do for a long time remember him smelling a whiskey. Like, that was his scent.
So where did
know?
you learn to sacar el chiquito when you're blacked out?
Pues eso se aprende en las calles.
se aprende en las calles.
Sí, el callejones y la chingada. You get into trouble and you learn how to get out of it, you know?
You remember your dad drinking when you were little?
I remember he would get home and pour some scotch.
Okay. Yeah, I remember my dad
Johnny Walker
drinking
guy?
carne asadas at the house or
Yeah,
like parties
tecates or
and
whatever.
shit. What about you, Barry? What about the white contingent? What do the white families do?
My
Natty
parents
ice.
went camping a lot, so the motorhome was fully stocked.
Uh-huh.
And them and their friends, that's, you know, when they would do the bulk of their drinking. They would have like house parties and stuff too. But yeah, I remember seeing my parents drinking.
Yeah. Did it affect you in any way?
I mean, I'm on a dry month, so I'm doing good.
I've never really done a dry month, bro. This is
On purpose, at
on
least.
purpose. Yeah, this is
Yeah.
just like a challenge and shit, bro. Oh, so wait, what podcast did you say we're like?
Bad friends.
You've never listened to Bad Friends? It's really good. one,
Okay,
too.
I've seen the reels. I've seen
Yeah.
the clips. I've seen the
That's
clips.
mostly what I see is the
Okay.
clips.
Yeah, because Santino shits on Bobby Lee a lot.
Yeah.
And so I can see. But
They shit on each other. Bobby Lee's funny.
Bobby Lee's
Yeah.
funny.
Bobby Lee
Lee's
is funny.
What kind of podcast you see? I mean, you obviously wanted us on your guys' label. Duh. You didn't
say
stop
us.
fucking.
Motherfuckers said we.
Well, I mean, Miss Barry and I.
Oh, got it.
But thanks for showing up. Thanks for showing up today, bro. What is it that you, I guess, saw in us when you wanted to bring us onto the label? For both of you. Yeah, pass it over because I want the truth. Give it to the brain.
Well, back then it was glasses, right? They put like glasses.
I think when I first came across you, man, you were doing your thing, man. It was pandemic, right?
Pandemic.
Started
Yeah,
off just kind
pandemic,
of
baby.
interviewing local folks, right?
I don't know. You tell me, Rob.
I don't remember, man. I think I remember hearing you, you know. Actually, I think I found out about you obviously through Three Punk. You know, we met. You sponsored like some event that we did or something or a show or something.
Yeah.
yeah. And you know, I used to stumble across the podcast through that. You were doing your thing, man. You were interviewing people, and you know, you had, you know, like we're doing today. You know, having conversations, and I think that's the best part about podcasts is that, you know, conversations. We were just up here on the way up here listening to Stern, which is obviously everyone is like, you know, Stern has the best interview, you know, flow in general. Like he makes it so natural and so conversational that you don't even realize it's been 2 hours. You know,
He's no
the guest
longer in
talking.
studio, right? He
He's
does them
back.
remotely.
He's back. No, he's back. Yeah.
Still?
Yeah.
Okay.
He has a legit schedule.
He's in
though,
a
fool.
studio.
Dog. He has
Yeah,
a
because I heard that he was in a different studio than the people, like his guests all the time.
for a long time after the pandemic, I remember he was. Pero ya regresó al estudio también, bro. Imagine having all that money and creating your own studio downstairs, though, bro.
Stern leaves, Sirius XM dies or what?
I think so.
Yeah?
He's the only reason we have it.
Probably.
And even then, like I rarely get to
There's a
listen to
Tony
the Stern.
Hawk channel too.
Yeah, I mean, there's a bunch. Jason Ellis has a really good fucking podcast with Tony Hawk.
Yeah,
You know, like the Knight
Wolf.
and the Wolf,
Yeah,
the
the
Hawk and the Wolf. Like that's a really
They
really
have
good podcast.
stand-up channels.
They
where
have
you
that-
listen to bits, which is kind of nice sometimes.
It gets
as well.
repetitive though. You can tell like it's on a fucking loop. Because I used to get the free trials when
just
I got the
Ralphie
new
May.
car, and like it would just be like always Ralphie May.
It's just
yeah.
Ralphie May, dude. Like, bro, let's come on, man. Let's get next guy. You know, you like Ralphie May? R.I.P.
I'm gonna
Rest in
say
peace,
shit.
dog.
I'm not gonna say anything, bro.
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
No voy a decir nada, chiquito.
Fuck you guys, dude.
Chiquito,
I'm
bro.
not as big as
The reason
Ralphie,
I'm
man.
asking is like now you guys have your own podcast. Like you created your own podcast. So you basically cherry picked, I'm assuming, what you like from the different podcasts that you have under the umbrella and created your own format. Tell me about that and why you did it. Little fucking narcissistic if you ask me, but whatever.
Not narcissistic at all. I would say it was done unselfishly, but because you remember, Steve, you and I had a phone conversation about this before or after Rob and I had a conversation about the possibility of doing our own podcast. We talked about, hey, do you know what? Let's run it by all the podcasts that are currently on the label.
Okay.
Get their thoughts behind it. It's not a matter of asking for permiso. It's a matter of just making sure that they're okay with that.
Ripping
what
off
our
our
intentions
material.
are. Ripping off material. Chales. No, it was one of those things where we talked about the reason that we wanted to do the podcast, and it's primarily three reasons. The first one was for us to go ahead and promote the label because you guys know this in the social media world, it's content. If you don't have new content, fresh content, it's very difficult to stay relevant with all the stuff that's out there, with all the noise that's out there. So what we really relied on is obviously resharing the posts that you guys would do, the stories that you guys would do as a podcast. Anytime that an artist comes out with a new single, with a music video, we reshare that. But it's not with music, as Rob mentioned earlier, it takes a while for new shit to drop.
Okay.
So we needed to do something more to talk about the label and what's going on. So we thought the podcast platform would be fucking appropriate.
It is a great fucking premise, a great idea. It's a bulletin board for everything you guys are a part of. Ultimately, that's what it is. And if you're consistent with it, people can pipe in and be like, oh shit, the Paranoids are playing someplace in Bristol this week, you know? Oh shit, Rundown Creeps are playing. Oh, Adrian Carmine is releasing this song. You know, that's why I thought you guys did it, and it's awesome. That is amazing, bro.
Well, that's what we do right out the gate. What we do is we talk about, here's what's going on with the label. Here are all the podcasts that are, if a show stands out, I talk about, hey, on Emo Brown, they went ahead and interviewed so-and-so. You might want to check that out.
You give
Chicano
a shout-outs,
Chef
fool?
I give shout-outs.
give a
Hey,
shout-out?
you should check out the podcast Cuando Tú Quieres.
You should listen to it. Yeah.
You should listen
How
to
many
it.
Support
episodes
your
do you
friends,
have?
dog.
So just yesterday, or actually this morning, we posted episode number 11 with Adrian Carmine.
Adrian Carmine, dog. Good.
Yeah, so we did episode 11. Como te digo, viejo, we talk about what's going on with the label. Here's the podcast. Here's new music videos. Here's new singles. We really don't talk about upcoming shows because we don't know. We do 3 episodes a day. I think similar to what you guys do.
We do 3 episodes once a week. That's it, bro.
Ahí está.
3 a day.
Porque el
That's
tiempo-
21 a week, fool.
We do it once a month.
Oh, okay.
So no trabajamos tanto.
Sí, well,
so la cosa is when I do the podcast, they're done in my garage.
Yes.
And
Awesome garage.
Oh, gracias.
Better
gracias.
than your tacos.
We'll talk about that later. Pero, hey, I'll do better next time. I'll do
Please.
better. Pero, so what we do is we have Gil, como te dije, he has his own podcast with Mind Buzz. He also has a company, Mind Buzz Media. So what they do is they also go out there and they help you out with doing your own podcast show. So that's primarily in the Los Angeles area, Orange County. I know I was talking to BJ about you guys possibly doing that here also,
Yeah.
here in San Diego. I don't know how far you guys want to take it. So he does that. And because he didn't have a lot of customers at that moment when we first started talking to him about it, we said, hey, if you do our podcast, and that'll give you an opportunity to have a little bit more on your bio, no? So if he's coming down to my house with all this
Resume
fucking
builder,
equipment,
homie. Check out the
building that
resume
resume,
builder
bro.
over here, dog.
But we, so if he's gonna come down to my house, we try and do it once a month because it is my house. We try and knock out 3, so I try and real hard.
You don't want him over at your house a lot.
No, if possible, no.
Yeah, I don't-
not
I don't
that
blame
much,
you.
bro.
Go ahead.
You know what? The thing is, it gets into your personal space. Like you guys have this beautiful
Yes.
area, pero cuando tienes, I have my wife there, I have my daughter there, and people are coming in and out of the house. it takes away from that sanctuary that I have that fucking relaxes me.
What relaxes you, Oscar?
Not talking to anybody sometimes.
Really? That's
hell yeah.
fucking, that's the truth. I don't like talking to people. This is where I talk to people.
Yeah.
And then it's like, ya no me hablen. I don't like talking to anybody, dog. You're lucky, bitch.
You answer my calls, dog. I appreciate that.
I was taking a shit when you called me today.
Nah.
Yeah.
Both times?
Probably.
Damn.
I do a lot of work there. I do a lot
Yeah,
of work.
goddamn, dude.
I do a lot of my
Solid.
best work there, brother.
A lot of good reels.
Nice, man. Awesome. You guys are killing it. I think it's the best thing you can do is to promote your labels and everything you do is by means of a podcast. And by cutting those up and creating content, reels or whatever it is you
Absolutely.
do, just kind of keep pushing it forward like that, man. So yeah, good job.
No, los va bien. And like I said, the primary reason that we were doing it is for 3 reasons, right? One was promoting the label. 2, we did want to interview some interesting people. And again, here we thought the artists on the label, podcasters from the label. So we still have to get you down there, which I know you don't like to leave San Diego or Chula Vista.
Thank you.
That much.
Yep.
So I know that's not going to be that easy. So we wanted to interview some interesting people. And because I also have my own insurance practice, I wanted the opportunity to talk a little bit about it, give some type of financial advice.
Oh,
and most of the
you're
time,
that guy. You're the one that
What-
goes
what
on there
type
and
of
starts giving.
insurance?
He gives financial advice on his
so
podcast.
investments, retirement planning, life insurance. And
That's
what
funny. I just set all that shit up.
you
Like,
did?
Yeah, like I just got like set up my daughter's 529 and like set up fucking a term and then set up a whole life like through State Farm though through like my insurance.
Did they approve your life insurance?
I'm actually getting blood drawn
That's
next
what I
week.
thought,
pulled
bitch.
it, I pushed it out 3 times.
What'd your wife say?
My wife?
Yeah.
About what?
About
I mean,
it.
they'll approve it, but I just want a lower premium.
They'll approve it?
Yeah, I don't. There's nothing wrong with me, dick. See that?
He's doing that dick for good measure, bro. That's when you know you fucking struck a chord with my boy over here.
Nah, I mean, I think it'll be fine.
No, but you're about to have your first kid, no?
Yeah.
Very smart decision to go ahead and start doing all that planning, take care of
Yeah.
all that stuff. You have your own business. So I don't know if you also are looking at getting some type of insurance for your business partner.
you
para
look at
ustedes.
I hadn't thought about that.
Always be closing, bro. Always
yeah.
be
So
closing.
what the,
Pues aquí estoy. If you want a second opinion, I know
Yeah,
you're going
fuck
through
yeah.
State Farm. But if I
Yeah.
can save you more money, get you more coverage, que malo.
That's a solid pitch. No,
solid pitch.
it is. I went to State Farm because they do everything. They do my rental properties, my main property. They do my umbrella, my cars, all that shit. And then I just know it's hard to write insurance in California right now. Like in my industry, I had a Goosehead. I have a Goosehead rep. Have you heard of those guys? Goosehead Insurance?
You whipped it out on Friday, didn't you?
No. Huh?
You whipped it out at the baby shower, I heard.
So I had him come out and like kind of explain how they
I
could
had
write.
him come out.
Yeah, the Goosehead. But yeah, so insurance it's tough in California, so that's dope. Yeah, I'll definitely pick your brain about that. What we did and see if it makes sense because it's expensive too, dog.
Oh, it's hella expensive.
It's wild.
It's super expensive, man.
You
But
gotta
it-
keep paying that shit.
Yeah, it doesn't stop. It doesn't stop,
every
bro.
month,
Like
dog.
every month, they want
fucking
to
wild,
take
dog.
your money out, dog. What a wild time, dog. No, but real talk. Talk to me about your baby shower
talk.
before we
What
get back
about
to
it? It was fun.
Yeah,
Yeah,
You had a good
I
time?
wore a purple.
It looked beautiful, bro. Are
It
you
looks
excited?
good.
Are you excited?
I'm stoked. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Josue went with me to the dump today because I've been building shit.
Go ahead.
So I've been fucking. I had a ton of boxes
Yeah.
and just shit leaving like just the stuff that I had to get out of the house. So I went to the dump today.
How exciting for you!
that,
Look at you.
I built a crib. I
What?
built a dresser.
Really?
Yeah. I got a new stroller, matching car seat and bassinet. Stunning shit.
This little girl, she's gonna be spoiled. Huh?
Oh yeah, we have. Yeah, her closet's full. Yeah, it was tight. Our friends are super generous, so we got a lot of good
I
shit.
got an envelope coming your way. Calm down.
Shut the fuck up.
Did you get plenty of diapers, man? Because that's what you really need.
Yeah, so we have 2 closets and like half of the garage full right now. It's stupid, but we have to figure out how you can return some because there's a lot of like the same months. So she was saying Target will kind of return or exchange whatever without.
Don't
having
go
to.
returning them too soon, though.
What do you mean?
What if the baby shits a lot?
I'm sure she will.
Yeah,
That's what babies do.
that's what babies do, bro.
Kinda
I'm
her
excited
whole
for you.
thing.
I'm excited for you and your
I'm
wife,
stoked too. We can't pick a name though, so we got to figure out a name
Bro.
still.
Wait, no, mames, you still don't have a name? Is there a top 3?
No, we
Tampoco.
we get to shit and then like we just
Is there
don't
a
like it.
letter that you guys want to choose?
I wouldn't mind her having my same initials, so AA, but I don't think so. No. Nah, motherfucker, I don't know.
Annie.
Alexander.
Annie, are you okay?
Are
you okay, Annie?
That'd be sick, fool. That'd be sick. Good for you, man.
Whatever.
I'm a big fan. Real shit. I can't wait to meet my new niece.
Dude, I know. I'm excited. Hope she looks like my wife.
I'm gonna
kind
light
of- I'm
fucking
kind of ugly,
17
dog.
candles, bro. 17 candles to make sure she looks like your wife.
Damn, dog. Yeah, but so picking a name has been the hardest. You have a daughter?
Yeah, I have 3 daughters.
3 daughters.
3 daughters, bro.
Fuck.
You were a fucking
You didn't wear socks.
yeah.
I didn't wear socks. I didn't. What
Never
was
ate
that?
bananas?
Bananas?
No
Yeah.
bananas, bro.
God damn.
Prove me wrong.
No, I
I'm
didn't
3
wear
for
socks.
3.
I didn't wear socks
I'm 3 for
either.
3, Josue. 3 for 3. 3 boys. All right, 3 bananas.
Can't miss.
Crack the code.
3 socks. Grippies.
Grippies.
Grippy
Pilates socks.
You got
The Sky Zone socks.
like a
It's got
raptor, homie. Like a
socks.
raptor. You gotta fucking put them
Yeah,
down,
down
dog.
a mouth
You know,
guard.
sas pa dentro.
What did we don't have to get to it, but like, what's a good girl name that you didn't use with your daughters? That's a good question.
Me gustó un chingo Penelope.
Yeah, my
And
wife
I-
likes Penelope.
Yeah,
There it is.
and I think because of real estate and you're an entrepreneur, you're always doing all these kind of things. Para tirarle el nickname Penny,
Ooh, I
ahí
like
va
that.
fácil.
I liked Olivia.
So that's what I wanted to pick because I'm also, I guess, a little bit like you in the sense where it's all about me.
Yeah. fuck
And I
yeah.
wanted my initials,
yeah.
Oscar, Olivia.
Is
So I
that
was
a
like,
short
oh, fuck.
motherfucker thing?
Huh?
Is it because we're short?
I think so. We're trying to overcompensate for anything.
fuck, dog.
But so
Now we
I had
know.
another name because I was looking at the initials. So I wanted to name her Priscilla Yvette Toledo.
Sass.
And the reason is PYT.
Pretty young thing.
But the moment that I told that to my wife, no manches.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was canceled right
We
away.
did it in reverse. Accidental. My youngest kid's name is Oliver Miles Garcia.
OMG.
Yeah. And I remember like the
We
birth
got it,
certificate and the nurse was like, OMG. I was like, what? OMG. I was like, oh, Oliver Miles Garcia. And I looked at my wife, I was like, shit. We done fucked up right here.
It's tough, dude, because I got an ethnic ass last name, you know? So,
What's your last name?
Aguirre.
Aguirre.
It's not even on the top 10 list of most like Mexican names.
Well, I'm from Spanish descent. If you look at me, you could tell.
Yeah, you look very Spaniard.
It's fucking crazy, dog. Look at the Spanish national team, dog. I look exactly like every one of those fools, dog.
Of where? I'm sorry.
Spanish.
Oh,
It's for
okay.
the Spanish national team,
Yeah,
dog.
you do. I was like, oh shit.
They're light skinned like me, dude. Tall, handsome.
I was like, oh look, it's Rafa Marquez here sitting with us today.
I look like I was conquered, huh? It's fucked up.
You look like a
So like
conqueror.
Aguirre, it can't. And my in-laws and my parents don't really speak,
To each
full
other?
English.
Oh.
Well, that too.
Sound popular?
So yeah, look at
Oh,
that. See,
shit.
look, Albert.
Where's the ball?
Albert, dude?
Where's the ball?
I look like one of those motherfuckers. No, none of them.
No, fool.
That's crazy.
You kind of look like number 5.
Look up the Peruvian soccer team.
Oh, there we go, fool.
Let me see. I feel like I look a little more like I speak ceviche Spanish, dog.
Ceviche Spanish, fool.
That's fucked up. Fuck was I saying?
Some bullshit
Yeah,
about
something that
how
matters.
you're awesome.
People are gonna skip through this
Yeah.
shit anyway.
No, people listen to you, bro.
They just to hate though.
Just to hate.
Hey, that's listening.
People, okay, that's Peru.
yeah, that's a little closer.
What's that white guy goalie though?
Maybe
like
El
this guy.
Salvador.
Next to the right of number 14 is you.
Yeah, I could see that,
That
kind
guy.
of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the way. So he looks fucking high. No, hey, check out number 11. That looks you.
That's like trying to poop or something.
Number
We should start
11 is Albert.
We should start a
dog.
fucking business, dog. We should start a fucking business, dog. Don't do that shit.
Saca la
Put me on
bolsita.
camera when I'm doing that shit, dog.
Oh man. Since we're talking about phones. When's the last time you saw a call box, bro? A call box on the road. When I was little, I always wanted to stop and
call?
use the call box, but we never did. And I just saw a call box. Have you ever seen a call box?
Yeah,
Like,
man. They're on most freeways.
I don't think they're out there anymore. They're out there.
Yeah, they have to be.
Yeah, because somebody dies.
Let's ask Google.
Time out. Hold on. Are call boxes still used? Let's see. It worked. There you go. Thank you, Siri.
Who are you asking?
Siri.
Oh.
They've declined in usage. As a result, since 2009, approximately half of all call boxes have been removed from California highways.
No way.
Yeah, fool. I saw one on the 163,
Where?
exiting before you get to 5 north.
What are you doing at Hillcrest?
We were coming back from great
fucking-
food there. I don't know why you're laughing, homie.
I know where he's at. He's at Whole
163 South. We're going to Little Italy to go to the tasting room, and that was the best way. We went to Dia del Café. Have you ever been there?
No, where's that at?
Dia del Café is in Normal Heights off of Adams Avenue.
Is it bomb?
It's legit, bro. Big
Yeah.
ups to the homie Tony. He's running a great operation. We did a bike ride out there. I took the family, so we actually drove out there. So we were heading south on 163, and boom, the kids. I don't remember if it was my favorite one or the other two that said it. Dad, what's that? And I was like, oh, that's a call box. What is that? And I was like, it's a phone, but like on the freeway. And then like, it blew their fucking mind.
Well, I'd be curious to see if it's the kind of phone that like those kids probably wouldn't be able to work.
That's what I was curious
Like,
about.
if
Like,
it's
what
just
kind
a
of phone is in
string,
there?
does
I
have
think
the
it only just goes to CHP. I think
Just
it's
two
like
buttons?
it's a hotline kind of.
Really? So it just there's no dialing.
Yeah, you just like lift it up and it like starts ringing probably.
Oh,
let me
that's
let me
lame.
ask the long lines.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I always wanted to use one. I never got a chance. My kids, I forget the disconnect that we have as it relates to generational gaps, bro. I'm 45. My youngest is gonna be 7 next week. So that's like 38 years, bro. That's a lifetime of a difference. That's dial up. That's
Dial up, dog.
yeah,
The
fool, that's-
AOL CDs?
Yeah, the discs, 100 free hour shit, homie. That's like a phone, a rotary phone.
No chance. No chance they'd ever be able to use that.
Yes, there is, because
No
we're looking into it. We have AT&T, the fiber shit, whatever that is, and they offer.
You do?
Yeah, and they
When the fuck you leave Cox?
at the house. Chiscareros a la birch.
That's crazy. Sorry, go
Yeah.
ahead.
So we left them at the brewery too, and we did. We went to Wired.
Shout out Wired.
Shout out Wired.
They're based out of National City, dog.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
Civic
everywhere,
Center.
huh?
Yeah.
I see them everywhere now. So I looked into a wifey because wifey's like headstrong that she wants a phone for like a landline. I said for the kids, they're getting older, so wifey and I we'll go to the block.
None of them have
food.
cell phones yet?
No, fool. Dog, you got a lot to learn. My oldest is gonna turn 12 in August. Nowhere near getting a cell phone.
Really?
Nah. We were talking to Chicle the other day about like the appropriate age for kids to have cell phones as it relates to what we want for them.
Yeah.
Nah, they're not there yet. What about you guys? How old are your kids? Any one of you?
15 and 13.
Oh, so that's at the age where
Yeah.
they probably need one.
We got both of them their first phone at 13. So
Okay.
my boy turned 13 in March or April, and we got him a phone.
The bathroom wait time got longer probably as soon as he got the phone
Because of masturbation, you're saying?
because of self-awareness.
Gotcha.
Yes, sir.
Understood.
Self-awareness.
Sorry.
Self-discovery.
Checking the
Catch
circles.
13. Because we were looking into that and we're like, okay, nah. But what if I need to walk home? And I was like, take it easy, fool. All right. No one's going to try to kidnap you. They'll bring you right back. There's phones
For just for kids. Yeah.
just for kids
Yeah.
where there's no internet access and it's just strictly used for calling certain numbers that you have saved on there. So I was like, we might be doing
But
that.
at what point does it become like a pain point for them at school where like they're the only ones without something?
And that's the other side of the coin.
Because
my
I
friend.
have a homie right now. His daughter's 6 years old. She has a phone.
Yeah. What? Well,
A new one, too, a nice one.
My kids' cousins, the ones from Utah, they have phones, and there was
Call
There's
it a
always
day.
something that like all the other cool kids have
Yeah.
that you don't like. I remember growing up, like it was those fucking baggy ass Lee Pipes jeans. I was like,
The
my mom would
Jenko-
never let me
Jenko
get
jeans?
those. I'm
Jinko.
glad she didn't,
Jinko?
honestly.
Yeah.
Jenko.
one of the two. Yeah.
JNCO jeans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Were
Kids
you-
can grow up
a
without all
cool
sorts of
kid,
shit.
fool? Were you
Nah,
a cool
fuck no.
kid?
I was a fucking.
Look at him, dog.
Still
Look
not a
at
cool
him,
kid.
bro. He's
I was
not
a fucking
he's not a
Payless
cool
kid, dog.
adult.
Like, I don't
I
care.
was a Payless kid. We used to have Pro Wings, perro.
Nah.
The Pro Rings, fool. And they weren't the
Shut
checkerboard.
Fuck up. You weren't a Payless kid, fool. I know your parents.
Believe it,
dog.
dude. Believe it.
They don't have a Payless in Bonita.
Yeah. we went. Yeah, I'll tell you which one we went to on Plaza Boulevard. Right there in National City, there used to be a Payless right
By the
there.
24-hour subway?
It was in that shopping center somewhere there. We
Yeah.
would get our shoes there. They didn't have checkerboard slip-ons. They were like circular slip-ons, bro.
And they hurt.
Yeah, they were just way different. And I had the colorful ones.
Very
The-
stiff.
It was awesome. Oscar, how old are your kids?
So one of them is 29.
She doesn't have a phone for sure.
So she has two phones. One for work.
Oh, okay.
The next one's
One
20,
for the hose and one for the plug.
I got it. Yeah, I got you.
26, and one's turning 16
How
next month.
fucking old are you, dog? Respectfully, without the respect.
45.
obviously. God
45.
damn.
It's funny because he looks like the middle-aged version of the character in Up before he turned into the old man.
Ay, güey, no manches.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
see
It's
that.
like
It's the
he's in that
glasses or the-
transitional phase.
I could see that. Bro.
He's a
That's
oop.
tight.
So wait, the 16-year-old phone, no phone.
So she does have a phone. She got her phone probably around age 13.
Okay.
Y la
So
razón,
13 is
so
the age, huh? Shit.
I think it's the age, but the thing is that she's also playing sports. We did want it
On her phone or what?
No. When she's at practice, if we're not there, she has a phone. But I think, and Albert, you mentioned it earlier. I think it's just a matter of también when other kids have the phone.
Yeah,
Ya estás sin nada.
I just, yeah.
That's
like,
a thing. That's a thing. And let's be real. As a parent, I know my kid has seen shit at school they were doing our best to like
Keep
not
him away
make him
from?
aware of yet.
Yeah.
He's going to Hilltop Middle now, fool. Like he's gonna see everything now.
Well, Hilltop Middle's not like. Wait, what do you mean?
Well, I mean, I'm just in general. He's gonna go to a middle school. He's no longer in elementary.
It's
school.
crazy because you have two perspectives. Like you have that perspective because you're a bully, you know, in general.
Go ahead.
And then that of a parent too. So like
Yeah.
you know how bullies stink.
Beyond. Yes.
Right? Yeah. I mean, you prep for it.
Yes,
right?
sir.
That's
I
kind of how you
prepped up
carry
currently.
yourself.
Wifey gets mad at me
About bullying them.
about bullying my oldest, and I'm telling her, no.
Thick skin?
It's like I'm literally like I'm trying to help him because he's going into the deep waters now.
Yeah.
And I feel like I explained what I was trying to do to wifey in a way that she's like, okay, I get it. Well, just don't like. And
Is that different with girls?
It is very different because I think la cosa is I don't know how it is with boys because I don't have any sons.
Yeah.
You're kind of a boy.
Pero it is. I know, bro. I'm taking a lot of pressure off of you right now.
Yeah, dude, this is tight. Come on more often.
Pero
tighter?
no, pero with her, I think it is a lot different. Pero también talking about this whole cell phone things. If I think about how I was in junior high when me and this guy first met, beepers were the thing.
Yeah.
Fuck, I had my first beeper, and it wasn't that my
You
parents
sold
had to go
drugs?
get it. No, I didn't sell drugs.
You couldn't see
Allegedly.
porn on a beeper, though.
No, you couldn't see porn,
But you
but
could
you could do
smell
little
boobs.
You could smell boobs.
boobs, vessels, all kinds of
Nice.
shit. But I remember getting my own fucking beeper at the swap meet.
Yeah.
So it's one of those things where
one of those see-through ones.
the little see-throughs, it
Hell
was
yeah.
green just to put out the vibe, lo que sea.
What vibe were you trying to put out for?
I smoke weed and I'm horny, motherfucker.
Still.
I'll show you my beeper, the little, my cell phone cover. No, pero I mean, that's the thing. I mean, I think
That's why he has 3 girls, fool.
I
know.
remember like 5th grade. If you didn't have Osiris D3s, you were whack.
I had
So I got
Osiris.
Osiris D3s. Like, you know, hey mom, like I'm whack if I don't have this shit. So go down Surf Hut and fucking talk to Chewy and get some D3s.
So you were cool.
I'm still cool as fuck. I think. I
Okay,
think a lot
relax,
of people couldn't
relax.
see that.
Well, you were
I'm
cool.
humble first.
You believe
above
things
all.
make you cool?
Damn, Barry said,
I-
fuck you.
Do I have no, but yes, but also no. You know.
Because I feel like confidence is what makes you cool. Like,
Well, I'm confident that I'm cool as shit.
If you don't have the cool shit, but you can still hang with the cool kids, that's what really matters.
Did you hang with the cool kids?
I am now.
Well, yeah.
Are you looking at
Shit.
me?
Hell
Yeah, my grito's here.
Hell yeah, man. Shit. Nah, I mean, it's a crazy time.
Well, you're an artist, dog. You know, if I had talent, I wouldn't have to have cool shit. But
That's true.
I'm ugly, short, fat. Got to ball out a little bit, you know. Got to figure this thing out.
Every
That's
band
what-
needs a bass player. Don't worry.
That's what it is, huh?
That I'm compensating for my looks.
Yeah. Not your looks, just the way.
The
All
weight?
all the things.
No, I wasn't fat. Always.
I didn't say weight. I said just the way.
the
Yeah,
way.
wait.
Yeah,
The way of what?
the mentality.
Like
Like,
the
I feel
way-
like you're offsetting all that shit. with your cars.
Should I cry?
With your
Should
golf.
I cry on this right now?
I don't know if
What's wrong with golf, bitch? You play golf.
Are you, see,
Without due
when you
respect.
when you
Without
touch
due
him,
respect.
when you get a
says
little
bitch.
too close, he kind of like
Is that a
he
tick?
lashes out.
Is that a tick?
It's not a tick. It's more of a tell sign. Like if we were playing poker, like
And I
got
called you
him.
bitch. Oh, I got a weak hand.
Like if I fucking raised on you and you're like, what the fuck? I was like, ooh, no lo trae.
Ooh, he
No lo
got
trae.
it.
Yeah.
Oh fuck! Did you
You
just,
show me that.
dude?
You show that. a
Show
lot.
is brought to you by BetterHelp.com. We're not doing that, my bad. God damn.
That's the thing. Yeah, I'll get him a phone. We'll get him a phone. It's hard raising kids right now.
Yeah, get him a phone now.
Yeah.
You should get him a phone on the way home, dog.
On the way home, get him
Yeah,
a
dude. Be like, look,
cricket.
we're talking about you.
You seem like you used to sell phones. Were
Ed
you
had
ever
a
a phone
phone.
salesman? You were.
I
Huh?
sold everything. That was my Cricket, Verizon, T-Mobile.
You look like a cell phone person.
It was
like at the
good,
mall.
dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I worked at a kiosk. It was good money. That's why I didn't join the military.
Why?
Because I did everything. Like, took my test. I was going to be air traffic control. Was kinda the
ASVAB
job.
tests? What are those tests?
Yeah. That's not the ASVAB.
No,
it's,
right?
I think
It's
the
the ASVAB?
ASVAB is when you sign up for the draft.
Oh, okay.
It's not the ASVAB, is it?
I think
It's
so.
whatever I was going to do. I was going to do air traffic control. That's the job. I was going to join the Air Force.
Trafficker.
Air traffic control.
Oh, not. Oh.
And then that motherfucker told me that they made $1,100 a month the first couple of years. You know, but you got a lot of benefits. And I was doing that every 3 days at a mall kiosk because cell phone commissions were crazy back then.
They
you
were,
know?
huh? Fuck, dude.
And I was taking care of the household, so I was like, fuck, like, I'm not going to join that. But biggest regret.
Here's the ASVAB.
What is he?
Armed
ASVAB?
Service Vocational Aptitude Battery, a standardized test that measures a person's aptitude for 4 domains: verbal, math, science, and technical, and spatial.
And you took that in high school, bro. I think it was when you were 18.
Yeah.
You would take that, and that is when you would enlist into the
The registry or
the
whatever.
registry for like the the military.
The-
and shit.
yeah, the draft. The
Yeah,
shit- but-
essentially
Well,
the
you-
draft. Like you would put your name on that list.
We couldn't go to that, right? Because we're the only males in our family.
When I turned 18, I distinctly remember I had to sign up.
Is that a fucking myth?
Yeah,
Like
Yeah.
that if you're the only person carrying your last name?
I don't think that exists anymore. Yeah,
Is that true? I feel like
That's
that's BJ.
Let's look it up.
because
it
I
up.
remember I turned 18 and I had to take that test, and I'm the only Garcia in my household. Man, that was gonna carry the name forward. You
But
know,
I think did you have to take the test and then they would opt you out if that was the case though?
who knows?
Like, do I have to carry my bloodline?
I don't know, bro. You carry that, bud.
No, the male in the family, the only male in the family is not exempt from the registering.
Yeah, see.
Selective service or
That's
being
what it is.
drafted.
Selective services. Yeah, so I remember
I
having to
select
take that
not to
test,
serve.
and then you sign on the bottom, and that when you signed is like you are now part of the selective services. So people like flipped out a couple of weeks ago because
It went
that
mandatory.
was brought back to the forefront, and it's
Yeah.
like it's the same thing. It's just never really been enacted.
Now it's automatic. I
Now
think.
it's automatic.
Yeah.
I don't sign up at 18. You are signed up at 18.
I feel like again, it's one of my biggest regrets not joining the military right when I was 18.
Why?
I would have came back out. I would have had my VA loan, my GI Bill. Probably would have rolled an ankle a week before leaving and gotten some sort of disability and a check forever. Like a freak. That motherfucker got a little something coming his way every month, and he's
Dishonorable discharge. I could have seen that.
think he was
I would have seen
dishonorable
that shit in your future.
No, I was good, and it would have taught me like some life
Self
skills,
control with
some fucking waking up early, some being on time shit.
You're
like,
on time, no?
Nah, I'm rarely.
Did you guys ever join the military? What's going on over here?
No, para mí personalmente no, and I'm with you. It was one of my biggest regrets.
Hey, this fool wants to sell you insurance, dog.
Hey, I like this fool, dog.
I'm not talking about insurance. I'm not talking about insurance, perro.
Hey, I'm like you. Hey, I'm with you.
He wants
I guess on that part, yeah.
he wants that 5 and under discount.
Only on that, for the record, only on that part.
No, pero neta, I for the longest time I would always say that it was one of my biggest regrets not joining the military.
Yeah.
Because I think it's also not just a matter about the benefits, but I think it's a matter of serving for your country.
Oh no,
And-
that's where we disconnect.
Pero para mí personalmente, I wanted to do that. I didn't have the courage to do it at the time. My brother and I, we were also financially helping out our family.
Yeah.
So it was very difficult for me to leave. And every time that I would go somewhere and I would see somebody of military service, whatever it was, if it was at a bar, if it's somewhere at a restaurant, if it's within my financial means at that point, depending on how good the check is,
You
I
pay
go
for it.
I go ahead and pay.
Yeah.
Because that was something that I always had regrets. I wish I did it. But at the same time, I'm also hearing all these fucking stories about PTSD and people dealing with mental issues and
Yeah,
not being
that's
able to get
true.
out of it. So I'm asking myself, if I did, I wonder if I would have the same lifestyle that I do right now.
No, but
Yeah.
yeah, hindsight's
Yeah, no,
20/20.
I guess I see. I've helped a lot of really young people start like their home ownership, like 22, 23 years old. And I bought a house when I was 20, so it's not like I skipped that. But every couple of years, they can reuse their VA loan. And so, like, I've seen people build portfolios in the last 5, 6, 7 years of, 2, 3 properties, and they did that all zero money down. And so to me, I was like, that was the incentive. Like, oh fuck, if I would have joined, I'd probably have more, right? And probably a better structure of life. Because the structure ended at my house like at 13, dog. So just kind of out here winging it, So it was like,
Talking about home purchases. Barry, didn't you go to a timeshare event this week?
did you buy a Welk property?
Did you buy, fool?
I used to sell Welk
You sold
timeshares.
everything, dude.
Yeah, I
He's
did
the
that.
ultimate salesman.
Except weight loss
You said you're not
products.
talented, but I disagree. I say you're very talented. You're
Dude,
a fucking talented
that
salesman.
shit, bro. What, you're gonna buy an Altima? Do you prefer to buy a car now or spend every summer with your kid? Your kid's how old?
4.
4? That means you have 14 summers left. 14 years, you'll never see him again.
Yeah.
That's not true because
That's
he's going to
what-
be living with you till
that's
30.
their
That's how you
line.
sell timeshare.
That's how you sell
That's what
timeshare.
they tried.
That's what it was.
they
You got
tried. And I was
14
like,
years left.
bullshit. How old is your kid? How old does he
Hey,
live
fool,
with
that's
you?
how we got
Like,
clowned into one.
Yeah,
I mean,
you
our,
got one, right.
our timeshare's sick though, dude. Dude, our timeshare is hella sick.
Which one did you go with?
You have a Hyatt property, no?
Yeah,
Wyndham?
Marriott Vacation Club.
Oh, you're at Shadow Ridge.
Yeah, Shadow
Yeah, that's
Ridge,
fucking
fucking
tight.
Ritz Carlton, and fucking
Bro.
and ¿cómo se llama where they do South Park?
Colorado.
Yeah, but where's that place that's fancy?
Casa Bonita?
I'm sorry, Utah. Fuck. Where do they do
Salt Lake
the?
City?
No, where do they do the Binchi, the
Why are
film
you doing
festival?
this? Oh,
Park City. Thank
yeah.
you. Give that man a mic, fool. You have nothing to say.
No, I bought mine before I worked there.
Yeah?
And then, dude, I worked there a summer and killed it.
You're
And
a
then-
good salesman,
And then
bro.
I felt bad about it.
You finagled your ass
You know?
into the brewery.
I didn't finagle
Yeah,
my
you
ass
did.
anywhere,
Yeah,
homie.
you did.
I took you golfing. You saw something in me. 7 years later, here we are.
He doesn't
you know?
like it that I tell him. Like, I see a lot of like him and how I was.
I wanna
like
see
I
him
see
in
how
me,
I
you know?
was, like in how he is. Like I've seen the different like progressions. Like, oh man,
What comes next? Fuck, dog.
awesomeness.
Oh, shit.
Stand by. Well, maybe. But we were sold on the timeshare. On that was their angles. Like, well, hey, how many summers do you realistically have with your kids?
I still have all the lines. Nothing happens without a plan.
If you fail to plan, you're planning to fail.
Yeah, like, hey, you want a vacation? Well, what's your plan? Well, this makes you a plan.
Yeah.
So 1
This
week a
fucking
year, that
put us
kind of shit.
in a position where we have to etch out a couple of weeks every year to go on a trip.
Yeah, they really tried to hammer that home. They were like,
Yeah.
how much vacation time do you have? I'm like, I'm self-employed,
Where
bitch. I have
where
none.
Did you go? You went to the Welk?
Huh?
You went to the Welk?
No, it was
The one in Escondido?
Something. No, it was
Oh, you went to
downtown.
Wyndham.
Yeah, but it was Balboa Park.
Oh.
It was a homeless
it was
dude
sweet.
selling you fucking timeshare.
No, we were at the Del Mar Fair,
yeah.
hammered.
Yeah.
They
What'd they
fucking-
give you?
We got 3 days, 2 nights in a choice hotel of theirs. We could have got like 8 days. Or
Did
some
you already
shit.
book that?
Not yet.
Book that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have I think up to like a year or something, but yeah.
Book it sooner than later, Barry.
Yeah, book it so so they don't give you like, oh, we don't have any availability, and then you go past your year.
I like how every story Barry goes with. Well, we were hammered.
Yeah,
and we
just
hammered drunk. We were on a sick one.
This
And I
motherfucker said
signed
we,
up.
but I should say I was hammered. Fernanda was driving that day, so I assume she was not.
Good thing we're in a dry July, bro.
Yeah,
Good
I
thing
need
we're in a
it
dry
every
July.
once in a while.
Were you close at all to signing?
No,
Even on the second round when they like, hey, okay, we're done.
they were like, "Oh, we
And
know
then
you
the
guys are out in the car making pinky promises
the
not to buy
customer
this shit." I was
service-
like, "No, I made a pinky promise with my bank account. I'm not signing this shit."
That's
But
funny,
yeah, they
man.
they came back with so many offers. The
Yeah, they
last
do.
offer was pretty fucking juicy.
There it is.
It was
Yeah.
like,
yeah.
but yeah, the first offer was like 80 grand or some shit. I'm like, if I had 80 fucking grand, I'd be buying a house, not a fucking timeshare.
I like the customer service rep at the end.
Yeah.
Like, okay, cool. Hey, so everything's over.
Yeah.
Congratulations, guys. Here's your gifts. Here's this. By the way, what happened? Like, why didn't you guys? Because a lot of people buy these. Oh no, it's this. Well,
Can I tell you this?
I feel like they
they're
tried
fucking little-
Yeah.
when they asked me what I do. I was like, I'm a musician. They're like, oh, I have someone you should speak to. And they went and found like the one guy with tattoos, and they're like, this is our tattoo guy. They called him Tattoo Jesus. I was like,
This is Garrett.
I was like, I'm one of those. Yeah.
so you like
And he was
it.
like, he's like a tattooer or some shit. He's like, yeah, I'm in your shoes. I'm like, no. You're a tattooer. I'm a musician. It's a much different struggle. People come to you. I have to go to people.
I come on people.
Yeah, exactly.
What the hell, Barry?
How you
R.
doing?
Kelly, baby.
He's very dog. Speaking of like outlandish spending habits, bro.
What's up?
What's your love affair with watches, dog? Real shit.
Why?
I'm curious. I don't have one, like a love affair with watches, but I know that every time that you post something on your social media, follow
been
him.
a long
Follow
time.
him at El Albert.
A la Albert. Y el Albert, ahí anda el cabrón.
Ese güey está por ahí.
Está cagando el palo. I don't know. I think it's
Compensation.
yeah, that's right. We just figured that out. You know the answer.
Watches
now.
are sick.
Watches
Yeah.
are sick. dog.
Watches are expensive, bro.
Watches are.
They don't have to be.
I saw a clip of a dude who has a show, like an internet show, and he goes up to different people about their watches.
Oh, yeah.
And he walked up to a Rockefeller
She
relative.
freaked out. She went like that.
Yeah,
Serious shit?
and like she had like I guess like a top notch watch.
She had a Richard Mille, like a $300,000 watch.
Zero
Something
clue.
stupid. Yeah.
Zero clue. And like, hey, that's a very nice watch. What do you do for a living? And she gave him the most peasant look I've ever seen in my life. Like I've seen a lot of like you peasant given my way. She looked at him and went like this.
Like, first of all,
Yeah, like, do you know who I am?
Don't even look at it.
funny. Dude.
What's
Don't
your
even
most
touch it.
expensive watch, dude?
Mine?
Yeah.
I'd rather not say. I think my brand is solidified as a douchebag already.
Okay, then
But,
forget
but,
it.
but I will tell you. I'll tell you the occasion that I bought it for.
Okay.
So I bought it for my wedding. I was gonna wear I wore a navy blue suit. So it's a blue faced watch, and it's inscribed in the back with our wedding anniversary.
That's nice.
And it'll be handed down to my daughter if I have a son or whatever. And it'll be worth a ton of money then, just like it was worth a ton of money when I bought
So
it.
it's an investment.
I mean, it's sure, but no. I mean, at the end, if shit falls apart, like, and watches don't have a market, then no, right? But most of the time,
How many watches do you have?
in rotation, I mean, in
No,
general,
no, in overall. For what the?
I don't
On
know.
my wrist right now, or
Yeah, maybe like a little bit more than a dozen.
Bitch, it's like 30.
I have some watches,
Yeah, you do.
but I bought that like okay, but when we've needed to do stuff, I've been able to sell stuff. So here's my theory with like expensive shit. Sometimes
Here we go.
fuck, dog.
makes
Here
you
we
feel
go.
good.
I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah,
Can't stop.
man. I'm taking him into the deep waters. Here's
No,
so
no, no.
easy.
Okay.
Here's what I realized: when motherfuckers love talking about themselves,
No, I'm not-
it's
I'm
like
not gonna-
Hansel and Gretel. You just
No,
throw
no,
a couple
no.
of breadcrumbs, and this hungry motherfucker's like,
No, it's like this.
and before he knows it, homie, he's in the middle of the ocean, like, What the fuck?
No,
We're talking about watches.
no. I wouldn't even say
Here's
it
the
about
thing about
myself.
$100,000 watches.
I'll say it like this. I'll say with like purses with my wife or with my mom or with my sister or whatever, right?
How's your new house going?
I remember, huh?
Nothing. Go ahead.
She was good. It's good. No. So I remember being like, oh, I would never spend, let's say, $2,000 on a handbag, right? And I go, okay, cool. My bag was $100, right? And it's like, cool, but in a year, your bag is worth $0. There is no resale market for that. But that $2,000, if it's something that's sought after, is probably still worth $1,600, $1,700 a year. Like Chanel bags have gone up in price.
So do you buy things with the intent of reselling them at a higher price?
But I like craftsmanship and things.
Okay.
And so something that somebody put, like, for example, a Rolex watch from the day they make it to the day it's one person that built it. It's a year to make it. It has quality in it, and
So
it
much
holds its
passion.
value. And it holds
So
its
much
value,
passion.
dog. And I think there's something to be said about having quality around. Same reason people prefer 3-Punk over Coors Light.
Go ahead.
Because Kevin is downstairs
Doing
busting
his
his
thing,
ass,
handling his business.
making sure that it's a testament to his craft. That every beer that comes out is fucking amazing.
How much is a Rolex?
It depends on the Rolex.
How much is your most expensive Rolex?
I'd rather not say, but that's neither here nor there.
If you got rid of all of your watches, could you buy the house in Hilltop that's over
no,
$1 million?
No. I don't have that kind of money.
Over $1 million.
I don't have that kind of money.
Over
For the record,
500,000.
unless you're a cameraman, I don't have that. I don't have money like that.
Watches are a nice gift too. I feel like if you really value someone like man to man, you give them a watch. That's a fucking.
Well, remember, like when you used to retire from a company, they'd give you a gold watch.
Yeah.
That was
I think
like
my
the
dad
thing.
got one from Masco.
Like it's just a thing, and you walk into a room and you see somebody, especially if it's not super. Because the problem with a Rolex is it's the most.
Go ahead, yes.
It's the most cloned watch in the world. So
Steve's got a Rolex ring.
So 50-50 people go like, oh, that shit's fake. But like if you see a guy wearing like
A milli.
fucking not even that, dude, like an IWC.
A Patek.
Right? Or yeah. But like an IWC, something that you're like doesn't have or a Panerai, something that doesn't have like a ton of value to a lot lot But you see that motherfucker across the room, you're like, all right, that dude's
He knows what he's doing.
and he's got a little bit of taste and a little bit of self,
Style.
you know? Like, all right.
I have an Apple iWatch.
Those are really good.
It's the new series.
Yeah.
And it really
43 millimeter? 41?
Yes, 43 millimeter.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah. Are you a big watch guy? Any of you guys over here? Any record labels?
I am.
Agree with me.
Yes, it is.
Fucking gold.
There he is.
That's fucking
He's
gold.
buying the premium package.
No,
Like,
I mean,
and you know he likes nice shit because he's wearing reimagined bread 4s.
Go ahead.
so I do like it, but I mean, we all do to a certain extent, no?
do.
Como personalmente, para mí, I do have not as
I
many.
like how you throw in Spanish, like in the most like outlandish fucking.
You do as
Ese
well,
güey
fool.
le
You do as
gusta,
well.
speak
Yeah,
el
but my
español.
English is my second language.
It's mine as well.
What's your first language?
Español, que como chingas.
Como chingas, dijo.
Pero,
Aplácatela,
so,
dijo.
para mí, personalmente, with, there we go again.
I'm gonna make a clip of all the times they did that shit today.
So, actually,
Oh, shit.
Incidentally, gang.
Oh, that's fucking hilarious.
no, I am a fan of watches. I do like watches. I don't have a lot of nice watches, but I do have a couple nice ones that for me, they were a little bit more of a reward if I had a good year financially and everything else is pretty much squared away. I made a good sale. And it's kind of like I want to take care of my wife in many different ways. I do buy her the gifts. I do buy her nice jewelry. But then it comes to me, what am I buying myself? And I think things like a watch, that's what I'm more interested in.
Okay.
It's a good investment in yourself. It boosts your confidence, whether you believe it or not. Because like you said, Albert, when you see somebody across the room with a nice watch, I'm trying to sell them insurance.
I'm gonna buy.
This man's covered.
Yeah.
No, but honestly, I mean, I can't tell you how many times I went to an event in the insurance industry and somebody does ask me, not this one that I'm wearing, but if I'm wearing my nice watch, they're asking me, oh, that's a nice watch. And sometimes, and I can tell it's fucking totally disrespectful. Hey, can I see it? Take it off. They're trying to weigh it to see if it's a
They
fucking
wanna
fake.
see
It's
if
not a fake fool.
Yeah, especially if it's something with a crown on it.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
These are, oh man.
Yeah.
Brother, this is above our pay grade, Barry. This ain't us.
I got your
And I
Rolex ring
think-
at the fucking swap meet.
I think some of that because I wasn't like that. Like my dad's got some nice watches, but it's nothing crazy, right? Like it wasn't instilled in me. But then, like in the sales industry and in the, in corporate America, you start picking up these little cues where you start seeing a lot of the same stuff and a lot of the same guys that have succeeded.
For sure.
And you're like, oh, Like,
Do I need that?
Okay, should I?
I need to be doing
And then you
this.
start kind of learning about it. And like with ADHD, I have an inquisitive brain, right? Like if I see something, I want to go do a little research. Then you end up on websites that are like
OnlyFans.
Houdinki. Have you ever watched any of the Talking Watches videos?
Yeah.
Where he's got fucking John Mayer in there talking about watches, and it's like this story behind every watch. And John Mayer is the songbird of our generation. I think we can all agree with that.
Agreed.
This guy's got a record label. He knows. John Mayer's the man. Do you sing any of his music?
No.
You
Your
should.
body is a wonder. What is
I'm
it?
not trying to get laid anymore.
No?
His songs are for college boys trying to get laid or people who like the Grateful Dead. That's not
Oh man.
Yeah, that's right. That fool's he's
He's
a
with Dead and Company.
Still, huh?
Yeah.
What's the most expensive clothing article or accessory that you think you own?
Me personally?
Yeah.
That hat.
This hat.
Yeah. I don't know.
My tribal undies, maybe.
Oh, the blue
I don't know, bro. I like craftsmanship.
Yeah,
in all
craftsmanship.
things.
Yeah.
That's why I drive like the shit, like nice shit. I think that there's something to be said about craftsmanship. And
I'm not.
and being
I'm not
you
gonna
know,
knock you. I mean,
craft a beer.
Yeah. I mean,
That's
it's
where that
all,
market got
different
created.
strokes for different folks. Wifey and I, we're not very big jewelry.
I was thinking
people.
about you the other day. Actually,
Go ahead.
you should buy a Rivian SUV or
Do it
lease
again?
one at least.
Do it again?
Rivian. Have you heard of those guys? It's
No.
electric.
No.
They're
Boogie,
leasing
boogie.
hella well.
What does that
Dope
mean?
as fuck.
What does
You
that
should
mean?
get that. I mean, it's $100,000 car for $690 a month.
You looked away when you said that.
I was trying to think how much it was. You should buy that. It's fucking
Buy that
sick.
or lease it. Let me see. What does it look
That-
like?
What color
right
would you
there.
like to see it in?
White.
Can I
Look at
see
shit.
that matte gray to the left of
Bro,
that one?
dope as
Oof,
fuck.
that one right there.
Dope as fuck.
2023 Rivian Riz what?
Our
Oh, that looks
S1T.
ugly, fool.
Dog, they're dope.
If Crocs was a car.
Really?
Yeah, dog.
You don't like that?
Look at that
I mean-
interior.
That one doesn't even have fucking panels.
Well, that was transparent.
Esa madre no tiene puertas.
It's fucking sick, dog.
Para mí, personalmente, ese carro no tiene puertas.
Like a nice Jeep Cherokee.
Whatever,
Oh,
fuck
man.
you. Craftsmanship.
Yeah, I feel you.
That's
Wait,
why-
how much was those? How much is that thing?
They're like between 80 and 100 grand.
If I'm spending that much, I'm
But
getting
they
the
lease,
Escalade.
they
fool.
lease cheap, though.
63 grand.
They're
for
starting-
2022.
But
see any
they lease
current.
well.
Yeah? What does that mean, lease well?
So when you
I
lease
need a car for the family, a
I
bigger
know.
one.
That's why I was thinking about you because it seats 7 comfortably. Has a removable Bluetooth speaker, built-in cooler in the front with a frunk. I'm thinking about that for a mom gift, or not mom gift, for a mom car for Jeanette.
For your mom.
For
Like her
mom-
parting gift.
No,
Like,
I bought her.
First, we kick you out of your house, mom.
You know that
now
was-
I'm going to buy
You
you
can
a
really
car.
pack all your shit in the front, Mom.
It's got 2 trunks.
Put it in the front, mother.
I bought my mom a car. That was the first extravagant purchase I ever did.
Cálmate, Kawhi Leonard. Bitch, you act like you got
Sueños.
like an NBA draft.
I bought her a CRV.
Oh, bought my mama a car with my first paycheck.
I'm going to Disneyland.
I bought her a CRV. It wasn't anything crazy. It was like 16
I actually,
grand.
you know, nah, I'm not going to say shit. Go ahead.
Yeah, tell me.
I one day I gave my parents a check and it made me happy.
Yeah,
It made me happy.
it's the biggest joy. That and then seeing her leave.
And then they cashed and I was like, shit.
oh fuck, they're really gonna use it?
I, was like, I just thought it was like a token.
yeah, that she was gonna take it and say thank you, and then be like, no,
Yeah.
you don't need it. Yeah, I got
Fucking the next day,
it. Motherfucker.
no manches. No cierto.
Yeah, craftsmanship, dude. That shit's important.
Good on you, bro. Barry, what else you got, man?
Shit. What you talked about?
We're taking these boys to the Padre game right now.
We talked about how Spanish our
Sí.
friend Albert is. And I'd like to know. Let's do a little Spanish test on you.
Oh, here we
Okay.
go. I like it when the white guy tests our fucking culture.
Yeah, how's
No,
he
no,
gonna
not
know?
the language, the culture. For
How's he,
sure.
how you gonna know?
From the man who brought you the 999 challenge, Coors
Español.
Lights and hot dogs, brings you how much Spanish do you know?
No, not that. Culture-wise, what's your take on tourists?
Where? It coming to my country or me going somewhere else?
Them coming to you.
Are they coming to San Diego?
Barcelona.
Oh,
Barcelona.
they're going to España.
Barcelona.
Oh.
Dude, look, why do I look fat?
I don't know. I think it's the camera.
so
it's not the
weird.
shirt or the body. I've been to Spain, and can I tell you something?
I'm gonna have a follow-up to that. But Go ahead.
They do not like tourists.
So false.
They don't like
do not
Mexicans.
They don't like Americans.
No, well,
Well,
The
right now,
Mexican- you travel better with the Mexican passport than you do with the American one.
okay, well,
almost
I'll tell you what
everywhere
happened
in the world.
when you're done. I get it. You're right.
Thanks, dude.
We went to Spain,
España.
and the waiter's like, "Tú eres mexicano."
Ooh.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know.
Fools, man, he was never
he
mind.
said Erith.
Tú eres mexicano. And I was like, what? He's like, tu cara está muy redonda. Yeah,
called you
fool, he called me
fat,
but it wasn't.
fool.
I have a round face. I wouldn't go as far to call me fat.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, I look Spanish, dog.
Yeah.
Like, they wouldn't tell. Look at me.
You look. I don't know what kind of Spanish you look. Fool. You look like an empanada, fool. You know?
The Don't fucking encourage that shit, bro. You're the label head, dude. You gotta respect the talent, bro.
You don't think I look Spanish? You think I look like...
You look more Spanish than I do, for sure. Light skin and shit. Light skin from Bonita.
We got to do your ancestry. We got to do your ancestry and make that
No,
reveal
I don't.
here.
I don't want the government to have all that shit.
Bro, all the cases that
They've
you've had,
got
they
stuff
got,
on you
they
already,
got
don't
stuff
worry.
on you, bro. This
Never
is the
convicted.
last thing.
Never
this is the last
convicted.
thing. Have any of you guys ever done your ancestry over here?
The 23andMe.
Anything?
Yeah,
You never done it?
Yeah, I did it.
Yeah, what happened?
Part of the
Pues,
Congo. where you from.
Mexicano.
Yeah?
But
Yeah.
what did it say? It
Yeah.
doesn't say Mexican,
it doesn't
right?
just say Mexican, fool.
No,
a
from what I
Mayan
recall,
king.
it was like a fuck. I don't even remember the percentage.
Yeah, you do.
I just
bro.
wanted
If
to make
you've
sure.
done it, you know.
I think it was like 50 something.
Eskimo.
No manches, no manches.
Hey, which was the Eskimo kids? That's the one with the nose?
No, stay away.
Yes.
Yeah. Butterfly kisses the eyes. Okay, sorry.
Eskimo kisses nose, but like a...
Yep.
Yeah, that. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
No,
get confused on
major-
affection
He's
here.
a motherfucker on me.
I really don't remember most of it. I just wanted to make sure that I'm checking some boxes that what I already knew, fucking mostly Mexican.
Most.
Got the test back. Was like, thank God. Yes.
I was just looking for the
Got
quick
his
pass.
test back. It was a pyramid. Fool, pichi pyramid. What about you, Rob? I like when you have the mic, fool, because you say things that are like, have value and shit.
it's good. Yeah.
No, I've never done the ancestry thing. But
No?
my last name's Castellon, which
Castellon.
is very Spanish.
Castellon.
you
Very
know.
conqueror.
There's a city in
You
España, right?
motherfuckers.
Bien
So,
conquistador el
never been,
conquista, Rob, no?
So
Where were you
wait-
going
All right.
with
Well,
that
I
story?
bring this up
Go ahead.
because
Yeah.
Ground News Media recently released a report.
What is it called?
Ground News
I thought you
Media.
said brown news. Video.
Brown News, yeah.
I was like,
no,
dog,
they
they're gonna be biased.
Spanish anti-tourism protesters are taking aim at both Barcelona visitors with water guns. So they're protesting over obviously tourists coming in, and the story also talks about the fact that like they're having a water shortage and they don't want to be sharing with people coming in, which I think the water guns is kind of a weird way to protest a water shortage.
Yeah.
Bro, that's not what it says.
We have
they're
a food shortage.
Expressing frustration over the rising cost of housing and goods.
The water shortage is down here.
Come on,
gotta keep reading.
I feel like that one's a bigger issue. No housing.
But yeah, so people are just chilling and eating, and they're getting popped with water guns, and I think it's pretty fucking hilarious. But
The
I wanted to
same
see how you
people
felt
that throw-
because yeah, if you were about tourists, then-
Okay, but this is like what's happening, and Tulum's getting hit by a hurricane right now.
Yeah.
But that's that. It said, hey, housing's going up like a motherfucker because everybody's buying Airbnbs in the city for all the tourists.
How is the Airbnb business right now?
Non-existent in like some parts.
Like here? I don't think- yeah.
Coronado's banned.
Yeah.
Downtown's banned.
Chula Vista, I don't know if it's banned, but it's just not as
No, he
lucrative as it was.
crushes. Aaron's crushing it. You know, Aaron owns a Airbnb.
I
And
don't speak on people's business, but
I do. So Aaron's crushing it. I
last
mean,
name, please.
he's
No.
What the fuck is Aaron's last name?
I know the last name.
Yeah.
Aaron the Armenian.
Yeah.
No, that's Albanian. That's Albanian.
No, but he has a duplex that he Airbnb and
Yeah,
he crushes.
yeah.
Yeah.
I know the other sides of stories for other people, and I'm like, oh man, that sucks. 'Cause once upon a
Really?
time, Airbnbs were killing. They were legitimately killing. I feel people are going back to the hotel model.
Yeah, because also it's Tim Dillon has a big bit on this because he got
Okay.
kicked off of the Airbnb platform. He's like,
he was
What?
kind of rough. He was kind of rough. His story.
dude, he left 3 dishes in there. That's his story. I
But
was thinking-
then what he, yeah, all right, we'll go.
he left 3 dishes and then he has a little bit of a platform to speak on how much he hated
And the
fucking
way
Airbnb.
the way he talked about the host of the Airbnb was a little. rough.
His rants are legendary. If you
Okay.
like a good
I've
rant,
never listened to his podcast.
His rants are fucking legendary. Like
Okay.
Tim Dillon has great rants. But yeah, so yeah, it's a lot of rules, dog. If I'm gonna pay a cleaning fee, I'm not fucking cleaning, right?
And they expect you to pay the fee and
Even if you clean.
Yeah, and they have rules and put
What's
the
the
sheets
last
in
Airbnb you stayed in?
Joshua Tree.
Joshua Tree. Okay, so it was
Oh, bullshit. I just went to Palm Springs.
Okay.
No. Yeah, Palm Springs. Same shit. The high desert.
Barry,
Big Bear probably.
Big Bear. Do you guys do Airbnb?
Doing one next week.
Where
Yeah. Why Airbnb over hotels?
If you're going with a big, next week I'm going to Paso Robles for the wine area, and it's because it's easier to have for a lot of people together. If it's like a big group, that makes sense. But hotels are probably better for if it's just 2 people or 3 people or I don't know.
It was 4 of us, and we were in Brooklyn, and it was my 40th birthday, and we were like, "Fuck it, let's just." My brother was like, "Let's
was
just
like
do an
14 years
Airbnb.
ago.
Let's just do Airbnb, whatever." And we showed up, and the motherfuckers that owned the house were there, and they just imagine like this is the house, but they segmented that wall off with like a fucking little
Oh, yeah,
partition.
that's a thing. That's a thing.
partition. Yeah,
Like
dog.
Airbnb a room.
Yeah, and we were
yeah.
like, Oh hell no! Fuck no!
So
we
you guys
left.
gonna get a
Yeah,
hotel?
we dipped and we got a hotel, bro.
That's funny.
And that for me, that was the last time wifey and I kind of like when wifey and I like share the same experience of dislike towards something.
Yeah.
We look at the experience, and then we look at each other. We just fucking like shake our head. We're like, nah, we ain't doing this
I
shit.
think there's demographics, right? So if you look up Villa Savina in Cabo, this is my boy John's house, and we've stayed there.
I
want
to stay here.
bro. You've seen this house?
You've showed it to me many a time.
So this is, and he's very selective as to who he even accepts on Airbnb because he caters for people like us that
What do
like
you mean?
craftsmanship.
Holy shit.
All right, and
So
here it
this is Villa Sabina in Cabo. It's actually available this weekend still. No, that's not it. Go to the first one right there. Yep, that's Villa Sabina. And so he's very like artist, fucking like really high end clientele. But he also has a house manager that's on site. He's got full staff that's on site. So they make it very convenient for you to stay
You've
there.
stayed there, obviously.
Yeah.
A few times.
Yeah.
How much does he charge a night?
So I do business with him outside of that.
Okay.
So I get taken care of. I don't know the actual cost, but it ranges somewhere between $2,000 and $4,000 a night. However,
A butt with a tux. Go ahead.
8 bedrooms, right? 8 bathrooms, 3 stories, massive area. So
8.
Then you go
Just like what,
$2,000.
$500 a head?
yeah, a couple, right? If
Per
it's
night?
if it's 8 bedrooms, and so if you let's say you travel with 8 couples,
Yeah.
usually I have 4 couples.
That sounds
we
like
all
a
travel
horrible
together.
fucking time.
Why?
We have an
Traveling with
orgy?
8
We
couples.
have 4 couples that we travel quite a bit. That we all kind of similar, socioeconomic, and also similar like. No, bro, because there's nothing more uncomfortable than traveling with somebody who's like.
Let me just kind of like put that in layman's terms.
He doesn't like traveling
I
with
don't
the
travel
poors.
with poor people.
No,
is what Albert just said.
No,
fool.
I just don't like for it to be a hassle to travel with you.
What does that mean?
Like,
If you're poor.
no, motherfucker. Like, if you're gonna go out to
And that's
dinner,
when Oscar said, "I don't see eye to eye with you."
that's what I'm not gonna say. Nah, dude. Like, if you go out to dinner with another couple, just throw your card in the middle, bro. Like, let's all split it, right? If we're all agreeing to go to this dinner,
Hey, that's awkward, dog.
right?
I've been
like when someone's itemizing some shit.
Yeah, bro.
It's like fuck.
White
dog.
people like to item my
Get-
shit.
well,
I had a homie.
BJ, yeah.
I had a homie. He white dude, white couple, white as fuck. And we would go out to dinner, and he would bring out his fucking calculator and like that.
I
And
only
like,
It
I see
affects
that
our
little-
credit
and I'd
score,
see that
okay?
little finger going like this,
dog,
and I'd be like, "Oh, stay away."
I had 3 waters?
no,
Hit me with it,
fucking
Rob.
way.
Have you guys on the Airbnb thing? Have you guys seen that movie, The Rental?
No.
It's on Netflix right now. It's what's the dude that's in what's that show on Hulu? The Bear.
Okay, the bear.
Oh,
guy-
Jay,
Yeah.
the guy from Shameless.
Yes, yeah, he's
The guy with
he's
the
in-
eyes.
Yeah,
Yes,
a
that
lip.
dude,
He
yeah.
was lip in Shameless. Yeah,
There's
yeah.
so this movie is it's from a few years ago. It's maybe from 2019, 2020 or something like that. Premise is they rent an Airbnb and there's cameras and you know,
See, that's another thing, fool.
That's
Oh,
scary.
yeah.
But I mean, that happens
see
in
that shit on
hotels
TikTok
too.
all
I
the
think.
time.
No.
Nah, I mean they're less inclined to do it at a hotel. There's fucking repercussions to do that. There's lawsuits.
I do like hotels though. Like,
I love hotels.
Yeah, I mean, we just stayed at the Wynn.
Vegas.
The wife's company has their convention
Cox.
there, and fuck, dude, it's amazing, bro.
Yeah?
We're going down, coffee shops right there, calling up, hey, I'm fucking hungry, bring me some shit.
You didn't travel with poor people on that trip.
I traveled with my wife, so she makes more money than me.
You were the poor people.
She
on the
traveled
trip.
with poor people.
Yeah,
You're
she was like,
itemizing
don't be fucking.
checks?
She's like, don't itemize shit, dude.
Ah man.
But then, yeah,
Why don't you like traveling with poor people? Why do
I
you,
don't not like traveling with poor
everything
people.
with you is a social class?
It's not. But look at that spider coming down.
No pasa
And
nada.
I'm going back up.
a
No,
day long
here's what I. It depends on the trip, dude.
Ah.
If you agree, like, let's say we go to La Paz or
Okay.
like Cerritos or something, something real bohemian, real
Would
chill.
we have a good time traveling
We'd have
together?
a blast.
You think
dude.
so?
Yeah, because I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm on vacation. Whatever you want to do, I'm down. You leaving, Sway? Dios te cuide, te proteja. I just want to have a good ass time on vacation. If I'm on vacation, dog, we're whatever. Let's fucking do it.
Okay, cool. Do you think we would have a good time? Would we have a meshed well vacation?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah?
I travel well with most people.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm fun to get along with, dick.
There it is. Touching them again, dog. The fucking
People
touch
like
them
me. I'm a likable guy.
I'm a likable guy. Now, the older I've gotten, the less I like to travel with more people.
Yeah, we have 4 couples, bro, and like they're the ones who, right? It's Fabio, my business partner, right? Junior from B-Ray Kings, who you met.
Been on the show.
Yeah,
he's
been on the show.
Yeah.
Cool as fuck. Easy, right? We're all kind of the same. And then my boy David, who does private soccer trading.
Okay.
And we're all. It's a matter of if you're green to go on this, and hey, here's what we're thinking the itinerary is going to be, at least a rough version of it, and you're agreeing to go. Once we get there, don't be a fucking roadblock for us to do the things we said we were going to do. Just don't agree to go. Like, and we've been in that situation, right? Like, hey, you know what? We're probably going to skip on that trip because we're not where we want to be this month or whatever the fuck it may be. You know what I'm saying?
You don't like traveling with poor people.
No, I just don't like traveling with people who are not stoked to have a good time.
You also have to have like-minded interests too. I feel like 'Cause
Exactly,
for me,
yeah,
it's
we have
like
to all
I
get
could go
along.
somewhere and
Barry
spend
for the same.
Thanks, Barry. How you doing?
You can spend a shitload of money having fun, or you can have fun spending no money. Like we went on tour.
100%.
When you go on tour, you know what it's like. It's you're fucking eating one McDonald's meal
Yeah.
a fucking week, and like I don't know, like you're really pinching every penny, but like
Yeah.
you still have a fucking blast.
Dude,
you know?
like
But
La Paz
some
is
people
mad
cannot
cheap.
do that.
You know,
Yeah,
La Paz
was
mad,
awesome.
La
I
Paz
went
is
there.
mad cheap.
Not at that villa.
We rented, no, that's Los Cabos. We rented a big ass house for nothing, dude. It was like $300 a night. So it ended up being like
Go to
60
Balandra and just drink beer.
Dude, just literally hire a driver, go down there, and it's pennies on the dollar, no big deal.
I want to go to Oaxaca, fool.
Dude, Puerto Escondido,
Yeah.
next level shit. Love
Okay.
it out there. I have a driver for you out there. He'll take care of
Anytime I
everything
travel
you
down
need.
there, this motherfucker's like, hey, I have a security guard for you. Hey, I have a driver for you. Hey, damn, fool. This episode is revealing a lot.
Bro,
I'm going to cut it in a way
Where it's
that
just
it's
me
like, I hate
douchebag
poor
shit.
people.
Can
I
you
have
do-
watches. I'd rather
can-
not say. What about my first house at 20? Oh, these shoes, yeah.
Can you
My
do it-
pants don't reach
I
the
didn't
ankle,
s-
but still.
They're 26-inch inseam.
Start wearing watches on his ankles.
We need to do like a little douche moment. Like a little, just on the screen.
Douche alert.
Yeah.
Douche moment. Like, remember Blind Date?
Yeah.
Douche alert in 3. 2.
That was my favorite show,
That show
bro.
was so good,
Fuck.
dog.
Blind date, 3 sheets, put those together, and it's a whole bed.
What's 3 sheets?
3 sheets is
When the guy
another-
went traveling and drinking.
a guy went traveling and he would partake in the cultural activities that they do on the regular.
And then he would do like a hangover cure too, wouldn't he?
We went to Croatia to a place called Dubrovnik, strictly
Verga.
based on him doing an episode in that spot. So we went to all the spots. Zane Lamprey is
Oh,
the
yeah.
Zane Lamprey
He's
is a comedian.
now.
Yeah, he was back then too.
But he has a different show now.
Yeah, I think that one ended, but I didn't really keep up with what he
It
did.
was
But
something with,
this
about
episode,
alcohol.
bro. These episodes are sick. So we went when we went to Spain. We had fucking my dad and I had absinthe because he had absinthe there.
That's the one you burn?
the green
Yes,
fairy.
the green fairy.
yeah.
Yes,
You put it
that
over a
one.
sugar cube?
Yeah,
Yeah.
We didn't do the. Did we do the sugar cubes? I don't even remember.
If you didn't, it probably tasted like
Horrible. It was a horrible.
It's bad
tasting
with the
shit.
sugar cube.
But I mean, those are the kinds of trips I like.
So if you would have agreed, like if the BJ would have agreed to go with you and you
Mm-hmm.
got there and then he was like, fuck, that shit's $25. Like, I don't want to go.
Mm.
Now you're like, oh, like, well, I don't want to leave you. We're on vacation together.
You should not feel bad about leaving people. If I say like I'm not going, then you go do your thing. I'll
Am I
fucking
wrong?
do my thing. I'll walk around.
Yeah, all right, I'm wrong. The couch agreed. I'm wrong. The couch
Oscar
agreed,
doesn't
I'm
even want to
fucking-
say shit to you
Oscar was
anymore,
like-
fool.
He's retracting
No.
his insurance offer.
No, I hear your point because, I think Barry, you did save it with it's the vibe.
Yeah.
If you guys are into the same activities, you guys want to have the same type of fun, you guys are staying out late.
I want to rent jet skis. I want to fucking
Yeah,
party.
and that's the thing.
I just wanna
If you want to
party.
stay very active and do all kinds of shit, that costs money. And
True.
And you want to enjoy it with the person that you're going on vacation with. And if they have kids, like, so I have my youngest daughter, she still travels with us.
Yeah.
So typically the couples that we go out with,
Have
they
kids.
have daughters same age as mine.
100%.
And when we want to do activities together, it's one of those things where if one of the couples is not down to do something, then it doesn't feel good for their daughter because now they're going to get dogged at. Oh, you fucking didn't go.
It
And you know
hinders
how
all the-
kids are.
So you have to do. That's where the front end planning starts. That's when
yeah.
you decide yes or no,
I get
right?
you.
So hey, everybody gets invited to the planning meeting. Here's what we're thinking. It's a fucking couples retreat. Remember with
You
the,
put
Yeah,
flour
it's a
into a sifter, and then you just slowly sift it out, and what comes out, okay, these are the people I'm going
and it
with.
happens to be that those 4 couples are almost always the ones that are, and it's always yeah, fuck it,
Yeah.
yeah, fuck it, let's go do it. We'll have fun. Yeah, fuck it.
Wifey and I, we can be very low maintenance
or very
or very needy,
which is sick.
depending on how we want to travel. You
That's
know?
all in the front end meeting, dog.
Yeah.
It's all in the planning.
And for us, when we started going out with another couple that we have a fucking amazing time, what we wanted to do is we started off with
Throuple.
with Cabo.
He said fucking amazing, not amazing fucking.
Amazing fucking eso también. But so we went to Cabo, Cancun. We looked for a nice hotel that wasn't terribly expensive,
All
but
inclusive?
it's all inclusive.
Yeah.
That way, there's no
That's a great
problems,
way
no
to do it.
issues,
No kids.
We actually took our kids.
Lame.
But all inclusive is great for that.
It works out, and at the same time, so what my wife did, because she does really good planning, she also sends, here's a couple activities that we're interested in. Do you guys want to pick a couple that you're down with?
Yeah.
Luckily for us, they're like down for all of it.
Yeah.
it made the vacation that much more fun. But también we also picked a location that wasn't terribly expensive.
Right. Although
and
Cabo's getting there.
it is getting.
But
up
if you
there.
do want to go to Cabo and it not be
He's got a guy.
expensive, reach out to Uziel Fernandez at Sky is the Limit concierge service in Cabo. He'll every restaurant, every activity, the best boats, the best prices, the best
Just like
villas.
that, another watch appeared on his wrist. Look at that.
Uzi
We're gonna
is
need a
my favorite guy in
sponsorship
Cabo.
deal now.
Uziel is a good dude. He
man.
speaks English and Spanish, green eyes, good looking Texan cat.
There it is.
Reach out to Uziel at Sky's the
I
Limit.
learned a lot about you this
on
episode.
Instagram. You've known I'm a
I
fucking
know.
douchebag. Dude.
I know, bro.
It's
I
like
like
I
you
lead
for
with
that.
shit. All right,
You
good.
take the douchiness from me, and you just wear it yourself.
I think I out douche you.
Yes, I don't
Yeah.
try to douche people though.
No, you're a douche in general, but
Go
like
ahead.
I out douche like in a room of douches. I'm a bigger douche
Yes.
than you. Yeah,
Would you go camping? Are you a camping? guy?
Coachella, dude. Every
Not
year,
Camping.
Coachella's camping, bitch. What do you mean? How is Coachella not camping, dude? How is Coachella not camping, dog? Is Coachella not camping?
I've never been to
it's not
Coachella.
camping.
Coachella's. If you camp at Coachella, like camp,
If you're camping next to like
weekend too, so it's hotter than a motherfucker.
a bunch of white girls dressed like pixies, that's not camping, dude.
Oh.
If you're camping and you're not shitting in the forest or like or whatever, like because you're kind of glamping, right? At Coachella.
I mean, the last 2 years we slept in the back of the Tesla because it has camp mode. So you
Back
can sleep
of the
in.
Tesla.
Yeah, they have the.
You're worried
Tesla
about a different
mattress.
kind of bear at Coachella.
A
If
big
you're
homosexual.
not putting your
a
food,
big homosexual, I believe that's what.
if
it
you're
was
not putting your
referred
food in trees, you're not technically camping.
to. I've been on El Vergel or
Yeah.
Las Cañadas.
Las Cañas.
I get the cabin.
I would
bro.
love to take Albert real camping.
I wouldn't,
Would you?
bro.
Would you go?
No cell phone.
That's
Can't
the
go.
move.
You can bring your cell phone.
That's
No, no. If I,
But
I
the
need
idea is
I
to
need
leave that
service.
shit. Like once in a while, like when I go camping, I got my shit, but like I'll leave it in the tent for most of the day.
I've gone camping for like dirt bike trips. Right, we go
Dirt
for a
bike
week.
trips?
Dirt bike.
Oh, dirt bike.
Yeah, so like if we're gonna
Tent
go
or
ride
RV?
somewhere. Depends on the trip. But
Nah.
I've slept on back of
I
trucks.
want to put you in
shit.
the dirt. I want to take you with me camping.
We did the last trip we went on. We went on a camping trip to Dixon Lake in Escondido in the hills right there in the woods. We set up a tent right on them dirts, right on them rocks, bro. The
I think an
kids
emo
loved
Brown
it.
camping trip would be tight.
Yo, hold on, dude.
A
'cause
good bonding
I-
experience. Just the boys.
Just the boys.
Just the boys.
No, rewind that for a sec, bro. Coachella camping is fucking camping, dude. You ask my wife, she'll be like, "Yo, this is terrible." She hates that shit. The showers are gross. You have to wear flip flops in there.
You just said showers. That's not
if you're
camping.
showering, you're not camping, dog.
I bring wipies and that feels fucking glamping.
There's
And it's hot as
different
shit.
there's different levels of
Wow.
like, of like.
I don't
camping.
shower when I
You know?
camp.
Yeah, that's
I probably don't even shit. I hold it all together.
Oh, you
till
gotta
I
shit
get,
when you're
no,
camping. That's the
you
most
can't
freeing
do
thing
that.
ever.
you have to do it. I mean, I keep it together
No, it's
until.
good.
Really?
And you establish your dominance. that
Yeah,
way. Like
over
looking at
my
your
shit.
neighbors. Just,
No.
Dude, my first trip, Jeanette. Don't clip this. First,
Too late.
Every fucking
What
time.
minute is this? Go ahead.
Jeanette and I, first trip we took together was 14 days to the Dominican Republic. We were dating like 4 months, and I was like, "Fuck it, let's go somewhere," right? And she
4
held it-
months.
Yeah,
You took her on a trip in 4 months.
yeah.
Impressive.
We did Santo Domingo, Puerto Plata, y Punta Cana. It was fucking tight. But she held it in for 4. I was like, "How did you hold it in for 14 days?" She came back yellow, dog.
She didn't poop once.
Dude, I've been with my wife 14 years. I've never smelt, heard, nothing. No poop, no farts, no tooting, no nothing.
What
So
is it tooting?
Like a,
My sister's the same way. She can't shit if she's not at home.
yeah, so it's
I'm the same
wild.
way. Fuck
So
yeah.
we were out, and I was like, dude, wake up mad early. Like, wake up at 5, go to the bathroom, use poopery. Use poopery at home?
You know.
You don't use poopery? Hell yeah. I mean, we're a little
Matches.
travel bag.
I'm organic, Holmes.
Oh shit! Anyway, though, we talked about
yeah,
this.
we did talk about this.
Yeah, but yeah, so that fucking 14 days until this day. 14 years in, I've never heard, seen nothing.
Wait till you see her go through labor.
That's what everybody keeps telling me. I'm like,
It's
I'm
a whole
stoked.
shit.
Changes.
I want to see. I
Oh,
was
man.
stoked. I'm like, I wanted to paint the
Can we
walls.
send Kiki in there with the camera so we,
Nah,
you know,
probably
just
not.
Emo Brown News Media?
Emo Brown News Video presents live on the set with Albert.
Oh,
Are you
shit.
gonna cut the umbilical cord?
Yeah, I think so.
How many
Yeah.
snips do you think it's going to take?
What do you mean? It could be more than one.
Depends on your.
Did you turn it into capsules?
No, what the fuck? No.
Oh,
The placenta.
oh, is that what
Nothing.
it is?
Yeah, it's the
Well,
placenta.
no, which one's the one that has the stem cells? That's like we're gonna
Placenta.
biofreeze them.
Yeah, I think it's the placenta. Placenta is the one that like
Well,
supposed to eat,
the placenta we're doing pills to. Well, she's doing pills to eat. I think.
like iron and whatever.
But then something else. I think her stem or
Maybe.
what the fuck is this shit called?
Stem
the
cell?
umbilical cord.
But don't
has
dodge the question.
Stem cells in it.
That shit is tough.
Is it really?
Yeah. So I had a homie had a baby just around the same time as me, and he was like, "Yeah, I went in there, 3 cuts. I felt good. I cut mine in 1, and
Yeah,
I
I cut
texted
mine
him
in one.
immediately, 1
Yeah.
cut, bitch."
Yeah.
Dude, I'm afraid I'm gonna pass the fuck out.
Why?
Cause like I don't do well with shit that's uncomfortable like that.
Practice cutting pasta.
Like I can't look at like ugly feet or something.
Go ahead.
Like I'll start getting queasy.
Really?
Oh, you're gonna pass out.
Yeah.
Fortunately for you can't look down and see your feet.
Good to see you.
I'm happy to be here, baby.
On that
Because
note,
his belly blocks his feet,
Yeah.
Correct.
Rob.
I have a-
Because his
correct,
belly blocks his feet,
and then
Rob.
the double chin doesn't let me.
Wrap it up over here, my grito boys. What else you got?
Just that, obviously told you all about My Grito. I told you about the 10-year anniversary of RTAP. Doing a little get-together anniversary show in September.
All right.
Celebrating 10 years of RTAP Records. So
Where at?
Irvine and at a brewery in Irvine.
Our tickets are a will call, or how do we?
Do we just drop
you
our
guys-
name, or what do we do?
Well, yeah,
on
what do we
down.
say?
We
Yeah.
treat-
Show up.
we treat you
Emo
nice,
brown
yeah.
hat.
Yeah.
Irvine. What bands are playing?
Not been announced yet, but it'll be a retrospective of all bands that have, obviously been on the label.
Spend
and
some
whatnot.
time on
Blink
the
twice
label.
for audio karate.
Fly shit.
Oh, nice.
We'll go to
Okay.
Irvine.
We'll see. Yeah.
Wait, when is it?
September 21st and 22nd.
Yeah, the baby will be like 6 weeks.
My wife will
bring
be
him
in Utah.
Bring him out.
Nice. I'm going. I'm in.
Yeah, come on out.
I'm in.
You going to Irvine?
I'll go to Irvine. I'll let you drive me in your Tesla.
I don't
You
think
guys
we'll
can
have
go
it by then.
camping in it.
Dude, we have the Tesla approved mattress for the back. Yeah, it's a full size bed. Fuck you.
What do you got, Oscar? This motherfucker
So-
is dying to get the mic.
So let me start off in Spanish.
A mí personalmente.
Lo que yo quiero decir
So
para acabar el
básicamente-
show is,
It wasn't a knock. I paid attention. Like when he starts a
God.
sentence, it's a Spanish phrase.
Todo
and then he
bien,
gets-
todo firme,
todo-
Steve, es que
Mira,
la
viejo, lo que
verdad-
pasa
Sí,
es
mira,
that I went
viejo.
to the-
So this week we announced our sixth volume of Más Alto, which is a charity compilation that we've been doing now since we started the label.
Big ups to you guys on that. That's awesome.
No, gracias. Well, Emo Brown Foundation, you guys were part of volume 4.
Oh,
Was it
okay.
volume 4? Volume 4. Yeah, so we tried our best to raise as much money for you guys. We really respect everything that you guys were doing with helping out all these youngsters financially get into college. We thought that was awesome. Volume 5, we had an opportunity to work with an orphanage in Mexico.
Nice.
And we were able to donate quite a bit of money for that one. This year was a little bit more personal for me because so last year we did lose a member of my family, which happened to be my perrita.
Aw.
She was the first dog that we had as a married couple, my wife and I.
Oh, fuck.
So we lost her to cancer, and it was very difficult for our family. When we went on vacation, it went to the extent where we're out there adopting a dog for the day. Our next vacation, we went to go help out with a dog rescue. So what we decided this year for Volume 6, where we partner up with Love Leo, which is a dog rescue out of Los Angeles. They're doing a lot of amazing things because it's not just about rescuing dogs and finding them their next forever home, but it's also, they raise quite a bit of money for surgeries or anything that these dogs need, the medical attention that they need.
yeah.
We're able to go ahead and help them out and raise some money to support them.
You're still raising that money now?
So we just announced it yesterday. So the way Más Alto works, we reach out to a lot of very talented musicians and artists. Of course, all the artists that are part of the My Grito roster, but we also reach out to other artists that do not work directly with us, but we're big fucking fans of them. So with this volume, we have 25 plus tracks that you can find on Bandcamp. So all they would simply have to do is go to Bandcamp, go to My Grito Industries on Bandcamp, look for Volume 6.
So I can't just donate cash to this?
Yes, you can. So by
like
simply
to.
going there, you can either listen to the music or don't waste any time, viejo. Just press donate. You can buy the album. You can donate anything you want from $1, $5, $20, lo que se puede.
Yeah.
And the 100% of the net profits that we get from Bandcamp goes to the charity. This is something that we're doing for about 2 months. Again, we just announced it yesterday. So we're hoping to raise as much awareness to, more importantly, to Love Leo and all the good things that they're doing. But at the same time, we want people to be introduced to some of these very talented musicians. Check out their music. You like their music, listening to it on Bandcamp, then go to Spotify. Go ahead and start following some of these bands. Start putting some of the songs that you like, add them to one of your favorite playlists, because that's another way that you can help out these bands, these artists, with digital downloads. So we just announced that yesterday. Again, it's going for about 2 months. So if you find it within your means, if you want to help us out, go to Bandcamp, My Grito Industries, Más Alto Volume 6, and you'll be supporting us.
This guy. Every now and then he says something insightful.
It was good.
It was good. It was
you
good.
know.
So, básicamente, nomás vas para...
It was good, pero pues tú sabes.
Pues ya sabes,
We're
viejo.
on to you, bro. See, we pay attention here at the Emo Brown
try.
podcast.
This motherfucker said we.
Yeah, we got a Padre game to take him to, fool.
we do.
We gotta
What a
go to
show.
Padre
What a
game.
Welcome to a
moment.
real stadium.
Yeah, we're taking him to a real game.
To the best stadium.
No
in
hot
MLB.
dogs, no beer. This is gonna be fucking lame.
Oh man,
Oh shit! You can't do any of that shit. You guys can though.
Oh, we can.
Make him buy it too. He's got a company card.
the company card. Barry, what else? You got anything else?
That's it.
Easy peasy, bro.
peasy.
Solid 2, old school style, just talking shit. Welcome back, Albert.
Thanks,
So what? You think Tuesdays work better for you or what?
bro. Monday at 10 a.m. dog.
Yeah.
It's a tough day.
Why?
Cause Saturday and Sunday all I do is show.
Go ahead.
Monday mornings I'm prepping offers, and then I have a broker meeting, so I have to like be on somewhere.
I just
So it's
gave
just-
everything up on Mondays.
So it's just a tough.
Well, I did.
Yeah, well, I got bills and shit. A child on the way. Some of us can't sing other people's songs for a living. You know what I'm saying? We gotta
For
go-
no reason,
Wow,
Barry.
dog, that was
For
fucked
no-
Some of
up.
us sell other people's
That
homes
was
for a living.
fucked
no
up, dog.
reason,
That
bro.
was fucked up, huh?
Hey,
take
I
it
got
back.
4 albums of my own. That doesn't fucking hurt at all.
Do you really?
Yeah, bitch.
Nobody knows.
Oh, you got a bitch. I wasn't gonna do this. But I did get a text. I get a text from somebody attending your baby shower. They sent me a picture.
Oh, send it
Yeah.
to
Did
me.
I pull it out?
Yeah.
No, that one's cut.
That's on the microwave.network page, bro.
That one's cut, dude. Find an anteater. You know what's
Man.
going on.
It's awesome. I'm happy you came back today.
I'll see you next week.
What?
I'll see you next week.
I guess.
I don't know. Are we recording next week?
Always. I
Some
mean,
motherfuckers
hey,
said we.
we're
At
consistent,
least like
bro.
Monday at like
Bro,
noon.
we're
way.
consistent.
Put that verga, pues, I don't care.
I am. We're here. Listen,
fuck?
shit, this is like the third year in a row that I have a Monday show, nonstop.
I feel like this podcast is what taught me consistency.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Jesus.
You've made me grow as a person.
I'm saying. I'm saying. Boys, thank you for making the journey down here. To say that it's an honor to be associated with you guys would be a lie.
stretch. Oh.
But I'm lying there. Dude. Thank you guys for taking the time to come down from Irvine or wherever you guys are from, Canada, to hang out with us, talk some shit, update us on what's going on with My Grito, update us with what's going on in Wiretap Records. Congratulations on the success of both of those labels. It is an honor to be, have a part of Wiretap, I'm sorry, My Grito, and be affiliated with it. I think that's awesome, dog. You should get a My Grito tattoo.
No.
No?
No, I don't even have a My Grito contract.
Oh.
I should start my own show.
Ooh.
And just like be a douchebag.
Well,
What would
I
we
mean-
call it?
Albert
Emo Brown.
Aguirre.
You know,
Emo Round. Fuck you.
All right, let's hit that button.
Hit that button, fool. Hell yeah.